Welcome back to Rotten Maze Beasts. We're here for Riddle Joker. Sorry if I'm a bit out of it. I'm in big distress because I just played the new update for Dota, and by fucking god, what have they done? Like, I just checked the items they added, and what the fuck? They fucked up. They really fucked up. That's all I can say. They added an item that gives you 12% bonus intelligence. That's disgusting. And an item that deals 100% of your strength per second to all the units you're currently standing on. And it's passive. So permanently. It's like, what the fuck were they thinking? Anyways, I needed to get that out of my system, so hey! It's finally here, Real Joker. I've been looking forward to this one. I was really looking forward to this one. Like, the first thing I did this morning when I woke up is go downstairs and immediately start the download for this game. I say start the download. I needed to buy it first, of course, because review copies don't exist in my land. I say this like I'm salty. Honest God, I don't really mind. Like, I don't care if I ever get review copies or not, because I know that it's very unlikely because of how long my parts are. So it isn't, like, from a business standpoint, it is very, very bad to actually give me review copies. So it just wouldn't make sense. So I'm not expecting any. So that joke is now, I explained my joke enough, and I've made y'all's wait enough, and I think I already, like, recognized a voice in this. I know someone already told me this, the voice actors, but I already forgot them again. So yeah, housekeeping as usual down in the description below. There's a link to the Discord, my Steam, as well as the Patreon, which has basically been abandoned. Maybe I'll start a YouTube partner thing. It's like a YouTube subscription thing instead, whatever it's fucking called. I forget. Anyways, is there anything I wanted to say? Oh yeah, right now, like, I don't know, like, pink hair, Ayase? Was it? I don't know right now. Let me check in. Yeah. It was Ayase. She's gonna be last. Nanase is probably just going to be second to last, and I'm probably gonna do Mayu first. That's just how I'm feeling right now, though. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into this, I suppose, because I already made you wait 3 minutes. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, by the way, the new hero that came out for Dota 2 is fucking furry bait. Convince me otherwise. What exactly is the riddle supposed to be, is the achievement I got. Oh, the chapter number is a lot more. Also, yes, favorite voice line is here. This is very long in this game. Where's options? There's options. Let me change this again. What's general? Chapter display, let's make it like 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now it should vanish. I was a bit fast. Oh well. So now we have enough time to, you know, notice, oh hey, there's something, since for some reason they decided to not have it, like, somewhat discreetly up in the corner anymore, like in Sablet the Witch and Senenbanka, but instead have it, like, somewhat more in the middle, which starts getting in the way. And again, I'm currently very much in the way, so yeah. I'm wasting more time, I'm very sorry about this. Let me just, I'm gonna get the funny juice. I'm starting a new game that I was looking forward to without celebrating with some booze. I swear to God, I probably convinced like several hundred people at this point that I'm an alcoholic or something. Anyways, it's currently sometime in late August. Summer break is winding down, but the oppressive summer heat doesn't seem to be going anywhere. It's so awful. It gets above 95 some days. What's worse, it isn't much better at night. I suppose this is Fahrenheit? Let me just check how much that is in Celsius. Fahrenheit to Celsius. So let's say 95. 35 degrees Celsius. That is very annoying. Today happens to be one of those. I'm almost dying out here. Oh, by the way, system. Again, there's a. And it's dialogue. There's a text. Oh, there it is. There's a text-to-speech tool again. Which, no. I don't want my job to be taken from me. It's too damn hot. I can't focus. Huh? Oh, that's volume settings. Do I have to press to make her, like, repeat voice? There you go. Please stick to my code name, Lovey9. Calling me by my real name out here on the job just feels weird. Nah, I wasn't ignoring you. This heat's just throwing things to my head. Oh god, I'm burning up. I grab my collar and start fanning myself. Unfortunately, fanning in this humid air does nothing to cool me down. If only I wasn't in long sleeves and wearing gloves right now. It's just torture. Sure, but can't you get a summer outfit or something? I don't think that's too much to ask for. I mean, sure, that's no excuse to... But that's no excuse to subject us to this crap. How are you even managing? Lovey9 groans and wriggles in discomfort. Her outfit is a long sleeve one, just like mine, and also company issued. Though I think she's tinkered with her some and made some personal adjustments. I agree, the outfit looks nice. Man, I wish I could sew. You could just make whatever outfit you want. Could you maybe make my outfit short-sleeved? Pretty please? Well, can't you just, like, re-sew the sleeves back on or something? Here's an idea. Add some kind of, like, zipper, so you can, like, zip it on. Like, I used to have pants that were both shorts as well as regular pants. You just, like, had a zipper to make them long and like, shorten the pants leg. Ooh, I like that idea. Right, didn't think of that. Our uniforms have special functions. That's the main point behind us wearing them. Changes to the design are allowed to a certain extent, but it's safe to say that anything that messed with the uniform's function wouldn't be permitted. That's a real dilemma. We might not actually be able to remove cloth and still keep the function intact. So, Levy 9, why not like have it like go up at least up to this point so you can like just like put it up? Like make a hole near the top, like roughly here. Make like open it up here with like buttons or something. And then when you do it up, there's like some button around here or something that you can just like snap that onto. So it doesn't like fall forward. Still nothing? Dame yo. We got the progress bar. She lets out a small sigh as she stares at the tablet in her hands. Oh, by the way, there's a float chart again. Astrals. Apparently that's a thing. By the way, down in the comments below, somebody like set their headcanon for all the characters. It's basically Nanami is the daughter of Masomi and Lena. If I remember correctly, Hazuki is the daughter of Hazuki is the daughter of Shuji and Toko. Ayase is the daughter of Takumi and Hinata, and Mayu is is from a parallel universe where the gay vampire doctor managed to have a love child with Yuto, which makes me slightly confused because Chiaki is right there. She has red head, so why not make her the love child between Miyu and Yuto? Anyways, on the screen is a video of a road. Countless cars are flying past in each direction. We're searching for a particular vehicle using the N system, but no hits yet. Are you sure we got the right number?
間違ってないよ。少なくとも私は。ただ、該当のナンバーは外から回ってきた情報だから。
They barely gave us anything else to work off of.
もともとうちの管轄じゃなくて、早期解決のための応援要員なんだって。
Yeah, they're usually too worried about appearances to send us in. Wonder why they chose to this time.
調べていくうちに今回の犯人と海外の大規模犯罪組織とつながりが見えてきたらしいんだよね。
So I guess we're dealing with astrals then, huh?
本命はそっち。つながりが切られる前に尻尾をつかみたいんだと思う。
That makes sense. We obviously don't have the manpower to take on an international crime syndicate, but thankfully that's not our job. All we have to do is capture our perpetrators here, which is all fine and dandy, except for one little problem. I'm about to die in this hellish inferno. I'm about to sign next aspiration when none of me suddenly speaks up.
見つけた。対象は白見通りを南下中。
I heard something about Taisho, and that just reminded me of Taisho Boulevard and good old Yakuza. Alright, let's get in position. We migrate to the area where the mini-truck, the target vehicle, is parked and hide behind cover. There are two guys who look to be in their early to mid-20s. They both hop out of the truck and begin walking towards a scooter parked on the side of the road. And now that I get a better look at them, they really are young. Probably not much older than me, to be honest. Discussing something among themselves. Luckily, there seems to be no indication that they've noticed us. A few seconds later, the conversation stops. One of them gets on the bed of the truck, while the other gets the scooter. Unfortunately, the scooter has a U-lock on it. They won't be able to move it without the key. Strangely enough, the scooter moves. Even stranger, it levitates. Floats higher and higher into the air, unconstrained by gravity. Man isn't even touching it, he's controlling it remotely by the looks of it. Which can only mean one thing.
間違いないね。
Yep. Scooter moves via that invisible force, and eventually it lies down on the bed of the truck. The other guy then locks it down.
マクレガーより伝令。対象の追跡に任務を変更。
Copy that.
今日も楽勝だったな。
お前言うほど何もしてないだろ。
はあ？運転したじゃん。荷台で固定したじゃん。そんな目で見るなよ。しょうがないだろう。俺はアストラル使いじゃねえんだからよ。
まあ役割分担はいいんだけどな。にしてもやっぱ3台は疲れるわ。
アストラル能力って使うと疲れるもんなのか？
原付っつっても100キロ近くあるんだぞ。それを一人で持ち上げるってなったらそりゃ疲れるだろう。
けど直接持ち上げてるわけじゃないだろ。超能力みたいなもんなんだから。
まあ体が疲れるわけじゃないけどな。なんつうか頭がだるい。
It's mentally exhausting.
頭がだるい？痛いわけじゃなくめまいとか？
能力のコントロールってどれだけ慣れてても集中力がいるんだよ。俺の場合目標に意識を集中させてそれを動かす間ずっと維持しないといけないからな。
俺は難しいこと考えると頭が痛くなるけどな。とにかくお疲れさん。水でも飲むか？
Hey, at least they're nice to each other.
サンキュー。でどうだ、いくらぐらいになると思う？
そうだな、このパーツの組み合わせなら全部で15万ってとこか。
安っ、マジかよ。こんだけ頑張ってそれだけか。なあ、他に買い取ってくれるやつはいないのか？
そりゃ店に普通に持ち込めば多分倍近い値段になるけど、パクったもんだからな。こんなもん買い取ってくれる心当たりなんて他にねえよ。
だろうな。
そうは言っても1日つうか数時間で10万円以上の稼ぎだぞ。
Like, they probably seem to be nice to each other.
やばいよな、アストラル能力って。俺も欲しかったわ。
ぜひともくれてやりたいね、こんなもん。これのせいで人生最悪だ。
はあ、アストラル使いっていじめられてた口か。
うるせえ、んなことはどうでもいいんだよ。
Or
早
not.
く連絡入れて買い取りに来させろ。
そんな怒んなよ。いいじゃん、そのおかげで今はこうして儲けられてるんだからよ。
Oh, but they aren't yours. You stole them.
誰だ？
隠れてないで出てこい。くそ、どこだ今の声のやつ、一体どこに？
What are you looking around for, pal? I'm right in front of you.
ふざけてんのか？
いや待て、そこだ。そこ景色が揺らいでる。
本当だ。なんだこれ。
まさか高額明細？お前もアストラル使いか？
Yes, you could say I
本
am.
当に声が。マジかよ。
They stand stuck still, wide-eyed, unable to look away.
何なんだよお前は。
まさか警察か？
Not quite. Just a regular guy who happened to be passing by, something like that, basically.
通りすがりだ。
偶然このタイミングでたまたまこの倉庫に迷い込んだってのか。ふざけんな。
Easy there, pal. All I'm gonna do is give you a piece of advice, that's all.
あ？
Vehicle theft via astral ability is a crime. You do know that, right? So my advice, stop adding onto your criminal record. Turn yourselves in now, and you'll get a much lighter sentence. They look over at each other, communicate something non-verbally, then look back at me.
いきなり何なのお前。
ごちゃごちゃうるさいな。
Now they're trying to act mean and tough. Funny. Kinda thought so earlier, but these guys are probably just bottom-line grunts. Experienced criminals know not to engage in pointless chatter. They'll just pull out their guns and
俺
shoot.
たちの話を聞いてただで済むと思うなよ。
ここで見たこと聞いたこと 思い出したくなくしてやんよ。
The non-astral one brings out a metal bat from the truck and hits it against the concrete floor to intimidate me. Just another day on the job. I mean, I gave them the option of surrendering peacefully. Then again, it makes perfect sense that they wouldn't listen to some random kid. Realizing that a fight is inevitable at this point, I raise my fist and face the guy with the bat.
隠れてるつもりかもしれんが、場所くらいはわかるっての。
Right next second, he swings the bat down hard without a hint of hesitation. I calmly bend backwards and avoid the blow. After that, I decide to taunt him a bit. Watch where you're swinging, man. That's dangerous. Right after it passes me, I flip upright again and slam my fist into the man's solar plexus. And one hit was enough. The bat drops from the man's hand as he falls to the ground. Metal bat floats up, following his shout. Then, after reaching a certain height, flies straight towards me. He's gonna fight me using his ability, huh? Nice, bring it on. Just your body dodging in the attack. Close the distance between us in a matter of milliseconds. Feel a heavy force begin to assault me from all directions. This air pressure is so strong it feels like my bones are about to snap. This is the kind of power you use to lift those scooters. It's a force to crush any normal person. But I'm not a normal person. Activate my own astral ability to provide an opposing force. Now freed from the deadly pressure, I leap forward. In the blink of an eye, I'm in front of the guy. The optical illusion is the power the suit has, isn't it? While he stands there in disbelief, I slam my fist into his solar plexus, much like I did to his friend. Unable to withstand the hit, he falls to his knees, coughing profusely as he holds his stomach. Don't make me out to be some criminal, that's you. Well, I guess I am trespassing right now, but that's not important. Didn't you hear me earlier? I said to turn yourselves in. Stop doing this stuff. It's not right, especially considering you're an astral. There's some real bad guys out there who love getting astrals to do their dirty work. Get involved with them and your life's over.
なんだそりゃ。自己紹介か。お前が一番厄介だよ、クソが。
I'll tell you something you might like to know. The guy buying those scooters off you, he works for a massive overseas crime organization. You and I probably know that you and I probably better know them as the Mafia. Ever heard the rumors about their kidnappings of astrals?
はあ、そんなもんただの都市伝説だろうが。マフィアによる拉致事件はないってどっかの政治家も言ってただろ。
Use your brain. Would any sane politician admit that something like that is going on? Hell no. They're still assessing your usefulness right now, but you can bet that if they end up liking your ability, they're gonna make you join them. And they have people with brainwashing and hypnosis abilities. They're gonna be doing their dirty work, even if you scream and say no.
漫画の読みすぎじゃねえの。
Plus, even if they don't want you, that doesn't mean you get to roam free. I hear they also sell astrals on the black market. Put yourselves in now, and now while you still have time. It's in your best interest.
気安く言ってんじゃねえ。お前に何がわかる？
Sorry, but I'm gonna have to pass on hearing the sob story about how hard your life was. All astral know what it's like to be discriminated against. Not all of us turned to crime like you did. Your psychokinesis doesn't have to be used for evil. If you just try, I'm sure you can live a decent life with your
やっ
abilities.
ぱりお前、警察だろ。
I promise I'm not. Though you're free not to believe me. Look, I'm a fellow astral. Just quit the crime and live a clean life. You'll thank yourself later.
うるせえ。
Right after, I hear the braking sounds of multiple cars. And seconds later, a bunch of strong-looking men storm the warehouse.
その場を動くな！警察だ！君たちには窃盗の容疑で逮捕状が出ている！おとなしくしろ！アストラル使いであることも分かっている！能力を使うなよ！使えば
公務執行妨害や傷害の罰則も加わるぞ。
痛みで使えねえっての。
ってなんか予想以上におとなしいっすね。
そうだな。どうしたんだ？怪我でもしているのか？
これはそこのやつに。
そこのやつ。
どういうことだ？二人組じゃなかったのか？他にもまだ仲間がいるのか？
くそ、逃げやがったか。
どこだ？そのもう一人はどこにいる？それはどんなやつだ？
知るかよ。顔も見てない。見れなかった。声は男だったかな。
なんだそれは。ごまかすつもりか？
そうじゃねえ。なんかそういう透明になる能力を持ってるやつだ。どうせオタクら警察の仲間だろ。
透明になる能力？知ってるか？
知らん。それにそんなことはありえない。
どういうことだ？
捜査にアストラル能力を使うことは逮捕時であろうとも認められていない。
警察が能力を使えば違法だ。
じゃあマジで違うのか？なら何だったんだよ、あいつは。
詳しいことは署で聞こう。さあ、立ちなさい。
The thieves were caught, and the incident was thus resolved. But one mystery remained regarding a certain invisible person spotted at the scene of the crime. You may be wondering what these astral abilities are. Allow me to explain. By the way, the opening of this game is called Astral Ability. So, once upon a time, these powers existed only within the realm of science fiction. They were called a variety of different names: magic, psychic powers, supernatural abilities, and so on. But at the end of the 20th century, one groundbreaking discovery changed everything. A new particle was discovered. The astron. Astrons have the ability to link with the human brain and synchronize with our neural waves, which causes the astron to generate a unique form of energy. Psychokinesis, pyrokinesis, telepathy, psiometry, clairvoyance, all things once thought to be pseudoscience, now real. What the fuck is that fourth one? Let me just look. Oh, whoops, look that up. I mean psiometry. It's supposed to be psychometry. It's probably supposed to be psychometry, the supposed ability to discover facts about an event or person by touching inanimate objects associated with them. And even fantasy like magic, like remote manipulation of water and wind, creation of golems, and super strength. Just close that again, as well as WhatsApp, because I don't want people to text me while I record. All these phenomena have been scientifically proven to be possible through the energy emitted by astrons. The physical form this energy takes differs from person to person, meaning that it's not impossible to find any two people with the same ability. Astral abilities, that's a term we've since adopted to refer to all of these strange powers.
リドルジョーカー。サトルくん。サトルくんってば、サトルくん。
Opening my eyes was a grave mistake on my part. There's a Senator Baka poster in the background! They didn't even decide to place the characters in the background. They straight up just put the fucking the fucking, like, I want to say box art, quote unquote. Just put it right there! there! That is awesome! That is amazing. I love it. I love it a lot. I didn't know, but apparently my curtains were opened. It's terribly bright during morning hours in August, and I can already imagine how hot it'll be outside. Ugh, so bright.
ほら、起きた。早くご飯を食べないと遅刻しちゃうよ。
Come on, it's summer break. Close the curtains. I want a bit more shut-eye.
仕方ないな。今日は補習でしょ？このままだと遅刻しちゃうよ。
Ah, you're right. There's school today for me.
わかったら起きる。いつまで寝てるつもり？
Could you answer for me doing roll call?
補習受けるの、サトルくんだけでしょ？
Girl standing by my bedside is Arihara Nanami. She's my younger sister. As you can see, she's getting a little fed up with me. I wanna wake up.
まだそんなことを言って。
I was up writing the mission report last night. Till morning, basically.
それは知ってるけど。でも、補習はどうするの？
Right.
私はいいけどね。補習サボって留年するのはサトルくんなわけだし。妹のクラスメートの兄か。一緒の教室で勉強するのも結構楽しそうだね。
Yep.
でもこの調子だと来年も留年しちゃうかも。そしたら妹を先輩って呼ぶことになっちゃうね。
Uh-huh.
もし私が先輩になったらサトルくんに勉強を教えてあげるね。
Thanks.
どうする？私のこと先輩って呼ぶ？
Not really. Getting out back would be really bad. An older brother in the same class as the younger sister. If she ended up graduating before me on top of that, man, the public humiliation would be the least of my worries. Morning, Nanami.
おはよう。補習行く気になった？
Yeah, I gotta hold on to my dignity. What is it?
毎日妹に起こされる兄に威厳も何も。という正直な気持ちは、妹は優しいので密かに心にしまっておいてあげる。
Thanks, I guess.
じゃあ、ご飯の準備してくるけど、二度寝しないようにね。
After Nanami leaves, I stretch my limbs while sitting upright in bed. The pleasant sensation of my stiff muscles loosening is enough to wake me up. Don't get changed, I guess. These remedial classes aren't something mandated by the school, but rather a pure act of kindness by my teacher. Only that I almost fail every subject, I'm barely scraping by in terms of tardies and absences. I'd feel really bad if I skipped.
で、この1と2の式を連立させて解けば X と Y の値が求められるというわけだ。理解できたか？
Yes, I think so. I'm the only student here right now. It's basically like a private lesson at this point, so he gets to explain very thoroughly and in depth. That's probably why I'm following along so
それじ
well.
ゃあ、この問題の X と Y を求めてみろ。
He's written a new set of equations on the blackboard. It's different from the example problem he did, but just similar enough for me to be able to solve it. I do the math and arrive at an answer without much trouble. Did I get it
い
wrong?
や、合ってる。
Okay.
この問題をこうもあっさり解くとはな。
Well, I just followed what you did in your
だ
example.
がそのままじゃ解けない。ほんの少しとはいえ応用が必要になる。そういう問題なんだがな。
It's not that he's stupid, it's just that he's so fucking tired since he has to stay up for the mission so much that he just, like, is not functional in the morning.
なあ、有原。
Yes, sir?
普段の授業をまともに聞いてないだろう。今のが解けるのなら理解力は問題ない。これなら授業をちゃんと聞いてるだけでもあんなギリギリの点数になるわけない。やればできる子の代表みたいなやつだな、お前は。
Oh gosh, you're making me blush, sir.
あのな。
I know, sorry about
別
that.
に怒ってるわけじゃない。授業を聞いてもらえてないのは悲しいことだが、謝る必要はない。ただ、もったいないとは思う。少しやる気を出すだけですぐに結果を出せるだろうにな。
I'm really not that special.
長い人生、いろんな道があるとは思う。だから、やる気を他に向けてるのなら、こんな小言を言うつもりはないが、有原は何に対してもやる気を見せていない。見ている限りでは、友達と遊びに行ったりしてるわけでもなさそうだしな。だったらせめて、選択肢を広げるためにも、今は勉強をしてみるのもいいんじゃないか。有原は自分の将来をどう考えているんだ？
I don't know, honestly. I understand his concern as a teacher, really. I mean, I'm damn near close to having to repeat a year, yet I don't seem to care much if at all. In his eyes, it looks like I'm not serious about graduating. I mean, I am, but I don't know. I'll figure out when I get there. I'll figure it out when I get there, I suppose. I guess, I mean. Ultimately, I dodged the question with a typical half-hearted, lackadaisical reply from me.
自分の将来に関することなのに、どうしてそうもやる気がないんだ。とりあえず、進路希望調査票は真面目にな。適当に書いたら呼び出しを食らうぞ。
Oh, someone's playing Yakuza 0 in my friend list. I'll try to think of something before then,
ほん
sir.
と適当だな、お前は。今日のところはそれでもいいが、自分の未来についてもっと考えた方がいいぞ。
Yes, sir. Future plans, huh? I've thought about those things. It's just that I can't tell my teacher. I'm currently hiding the fact that I'm an astral. Oh, hey, Toko! Hi, I saw you in the last game! Anyone back here? Like she looks like a character, but she isn't. Pretty sure. But yeah, Toko's just there. Again. She really does come around, doesn't she? Last time I saw you were in Hori. Anyways, my classes are over with now, and I'm strolling around town in the sweltering summer heat. It's also terribly humid. All I'm doing is walking, and I'm still sweating.
今日も暑いな。
Fuck is that? Ichiban is his younger years. Before fucking beard growth was a thing. I'm of course joking, since we do know what he looks like in his younger years. The hair is the fault of a barber who doesn't know what a perm is.
でもこれぐらい暑い方が日本の夏って感じがしない？私は好きだよ。
俺は苦手。汗で体もベトベトになるしさ。
じゃあ私とイチャイチャしてくっつくのも汗かいちゃうから嫌い？
バカ！俺がマリリンと一緒にいるのが嫌いなわけないだろ。
いやーん、せいちゃん大好き。
でも夏のジメジメと日差しはマジで苦手だから、こんな時はアストラル能力が使えたら便利だなって思うよ。
なんでアストラル能力？
だってよ、アストラル能力ならなんとかできそうじゃん。冷たい風をシュバーって出したり、氷を作ったりとかさ。
確かに便利そうだけど、でもアストラル能力ってちょっと怖くない？せいちゃんがアストラル使いになったりしたら私。
マリリン。
それでもやっぱりせいちゃんのことが好き。せいちゃんがどんな姿になっても好きだよ。
大丈夫だよマリリン。俺はずっとマリリンのそばにいるから。
I've never been one to get like pissy when I see a couple, but these two can go die. The couple then shares a passionate embrace. They seem to care little about the fact that they're in a public space. Everyone just walks on by, trying to ignore the two of them, me included. But the important thing to note is the conversation they had. Nobody was alarmed by it. Those are the general sentiments regarding astral abilities, for the most part. It's been almost 2 decades since the initial discovery of the astron particle. Scientific research on it continued, and as its potential broadened, the public developed certain expectations about what its power would bring. Following that, more and more research began to focus on its application in daily life. They've been relatively successful. I know a handful of new astral technologies that are already in the field testing phase. The most well-known example would probably be astron-powered trains and cars. Might not be long before everything we use is powered by these mysterious particles. That being said, not everyone is capable of linking with astrons. Astral technology is great and revolutionary. Astrals, on the other hand, are creepy and best avoided if possible. Those are the general sentiments among the public. Phobia isn't as bad as in certain other countries, where religion and superstition still have a tight grip on society, but you'll find plenty of people in Japan who think astrals are dangerous mutants. I mean, I can just imagine the USA and like Germany, Turkey, like these very religious countries to just go on a fucking purging spree against them. Fortunately, the population of astrals is rapidly increasing. It's said to have already reached near the same percentage of the population as those who are left-handed, or those who have AB blood type. However, it's difficult to accurately assess the number of astrals across the world. Many of them hide their identity to the discriminatory beliefs about astrals still held by society at large. You also have some who decide to rebel, such as our scooter-stealing thief friend from earlier, but they remain a tiny number. Astral crime is very much a thing, though it isn't to say it's a significant percentage of the crime rate. It's relatively low, quite honestly. Most astrals strive to fit in and find their place among society. Society tries as best as it can to accept them. As a quick example, usage of one's astral abilities is illegal, but similar to guns and other weaponry, you can apply for a license with the government and get permission to use your powers under certain circumstances. Some astrals work for construction companies, replacing their heavy machinery, for example. There are various advantages to using astrals over machines, so they're valued highly in those lines of work. But that's about as far as it goes. Well, people hardly ever encounter astral abilities in their day-to-day lives, which makes it difficult to change those preconceived notions they have about astrals. Well, I talk like none of this concerns me, but I'm technically also someone who's strayed from what society might consider the right path. So I don't have much right to judge others, considering that.
Ah, Satoru-kun.
Hanami? Oh, hey. What are you out doing?
夕飯のお買い物。Satoru-kunはちゃんと補習受けた？
Yes, I did, and thank you for waking me up.
よろしい。じゃあご褒美に今晩はサトルくんの食べたいものを作ってあげるね。何食べたい？
Anything good by me?
そういうのが一番困るんですけど。
Well, everything you make is delicious. You're like a world-class chef in my eyes.
相変わらず適当だな、この人。
I'm not lying, I promise. I'm seriously grateful to you, Nanami. Without you, I'd probably starve.
どういたしまして。で、何を食べたいの？
Guess chicken nanba, if that's fine by you.
甘酢？タルタル？
Both if you don't mind.
了解。補習はどうだった？まさか出席しておいて留年なんてことはないよね。
Yeah, my chief complimented me. He said I had potential.
それって完全に皮肉なのでは？
It's still oddly funny to me how at this point there's like straight up a dent in my hair because I keep wearing headphones. Come on, don't kill my motivation.
普段からちゃんと勉強すればいいのに。そういうことしてると逆に悪目立ちするよ。
Well, yeah, but it's not like I'm always flunking on purpose. Just have greater priorities, namely work. But yeah, she might have a point. I might actually be wasting time if I end up having to take remedial classes. It's inherently self-defeating.
このままだとお父さんにも怒られそうだね。
Please don't tell him. I tug on her sleeve as I bow my head imploringly.
兄の威厳って何なんだろうね。
Oh, it's alive and well. It takes a dignified man to be able to lower his head and ask his younger sister for a favor.
むしろ余裕がないから頭を下げてるような。まあいいんだけど。別に告げ口するつもりはないけど、いくらなんでも留年したらごまかしきれないよ。
I know, I promise that won't happen. I'll start taking things more seriously tomorrow.
こういうのなんて言うんだっけ。本気出す出す詐欺？
What? No, I really will.
もういいよ。
Come on, let me finish! I realize I'm in deep trouble. I really do. I mean, what if work gets in the way of my remedial classes? That helps. I'd seriously get help. If that happened, I'd seriously get help back with my grades being what they are. I'm really gonna buckle down and start trying. Heck, my teacher even said it. I have it in me, so I just need to try.
やればできる子ね。朝は妹に起こしてもらって、家事も妹任せで、勉強もサボって成績も悪い。
Man, that guy seems like a hopeless case. I'd hate to be him. I'm sorry. I was just trying to be funny. Don't give me that look. I won't deny that I'm lazy, but I promise you, I know I need to change. I'll start studying and taking school seriously. Tomorrow. I swear. Just trust your big brother on this, okay?
本当に適当だな。わかった。じゃあ兄のやる気が失せないように、妹が美味しいチキン南蛮を作ってあげるね。
Ooh, thank you. Are you still shopping? I'll tag along and carry the bags for you.
ありがとう。
We then walk off together towards the supermarket. But after only a few seconds, Nanami suddenly stops.
ちょっと待って。着信が。
Who's calling?
お仕事だって。ターゲットはこの人。違法薬物の運び屋。薬物をキロ単位で密輸してる。
Damn.
税関でいくら調べても薬物は発見できず。間違いなくアストラル能力が使われてる。
Long distance teleportation? Whatever his ability is, we know it has the power to fool the noses of drug dogs. Like, what if if his ability is that can basically teleport things he's left a fingerprint on within the last, like, let's say 24 hours to him. And he literally just, like, stands in his warehouse back in his home country, like, pats every single box, full, like, kilo box, and just goes to Japan, just rents a warehouse. Plop! Suddenly the kilos of drugs are right there. So that leaves us with a few possibilities. We're probably dealing with some sort of concealment ability.
バックについている組織はなし。どこにも所属せず、依頼があればどことでも取引してる。ただし、相手は大口の卸だけ。自分で裁くことはしてないみたい。暴力団との取引場所に一度は警察が踏み込んだんだけど、相手の能力で逃げられてる。
Okay, so we know his ability can be used on himself. Cool. There are certainly astral abilities that can see through his concealment. It's by no means foolproof. You might be wondering why the police would simply deploy an astral with one such ability, but the problem is that there also exist abilities which allow one to forge evidence. Which is why courts don't recognize evidence obtained through astral abilities, and also why the police forbid their officers from using abilities while on the job. Organizations such as ours sprung up to fill that void. We operate in the shadows, out of the public eye. We're no crusaders of justice or anything. We simply do what we do because it's our job. Someone has to do it.
警察が踏み込んでくるのに合わせて目標を無力化。その後は警察に任せて即座に撤収。アストラル能力で証拠を隠匿されないようにだって。
Copy that, Levy 6. I'm heading out.
気をつけ
Heading
て
in.
ね、サトル君。
Very well. The next second I dash through the darkness of the night towards the target location.
Riddle Joker.
This is Levy 6 reporting back from the mission.
レビー9、同じく帰還しました。
おう、ご苦労さん。
An old man with shaggy hair, scoop, lightly raises his hand to greet us. He's our boss and also the head of this organization. We're the SFD, the Intelligence Agency's Special Forces Division. We neither have the right to arrest nor investigatory powers. Simply, if the need arises, we engage in extra-legal public security operations. This undisclosed secret service group was founded with the sole purpose of taking on criminal cases that involve astral abilities. Due to the nature of our work, there are only a small handful of individuals who know of our existence, even among politicians and other government officials. Consider the fact that I'm somewhat of a social outcast. I suppose it's no surprise that I work for this organization. Student by day, secret agent by night. This is the double life I lead. Here's the written report on everything.
怪我は今回は取引相手の暴力団もいたんだろ
No injuries to speak of. I took them out before they could even notice me.
そいつは結構
Oh, but there is something I want to mention.
なんだどうした
Wearing long sleeves during summer is hell. Could you please get us some short-sleeved uniforms to wear?
よしわかった任せておけ俺が定年退職するまでには何とかしてやる
Go figure, I knew he'd respond like that. SDF uniforms are made using a very pricey kind of fabric. I'm not very well informed on the specifics given my position, but I've heard the per gram price is several times that of gold. And there's a very good reason for this. The fabric is equipped with an advanced form of astral technology, which took decades of research to produce. Earlier, I demonstrated my ability to camouflage myself with my surroundings. It was my uniform, not my own astral abilities powers, that allowed me to do that, though it would probably be more apt to credit the specific fabric. The material is called memory fiber. It can store different astral abilities via the absorption of astrons. Hence why I'm able to use an astral ability, camouflage, that is my own. You won't find this fabric in any stores, however, due to fears of it being used by criminals. It's no surprise that it sells for such a high price. And unfortunately, the SFD has a rather limited budget, so we can't just purchase this stuff whenever.
その件に関しては申し訳ないと思ってるんだぞ他の連中からも要望が出ているしな今すぐには無理でもちゃんと予算を確保するから長い目で待ってくれで話を戻すが
He quickly scans over the multi-page report I handed him.
どうだったここに書かれていないことで報告すべきことはあるか
No, the mission went smoothly from start to finish.
細かい部分は後で目を通すが報告書にも問題はなさそうだ改めてご苦労だったなレビー6レビー9悪かったな今回は
Oh, it's fine, we're used to it. I also accidentally cut him off.
闇のつもりかレビー6そういう態度は良くないぞなんだ反抗期かそれとも便秘か痔か恥ずかしがってないでちゃんと病院行けよ
I could really do without your delirious assumptions. I could really do without your delirious assumptions. I have a well-balanced 3-meal-a-day diet courtesy of Nanami, so health problems are the least of my concerns. I wasn't being sarcastic, okay? I was just stating the truth.
確かに余裕を持った任務の連絡なんてめったにないね。
なんだ、レビー9まで嫌味か？お前まで遅れてきた反抗期か？二人してそんな態度を取るなんて。父さんは悲しいぞ。
This man is Arihara Ryunosuke, the chief of the SFD. While he is our boss, he's also mine and Nanami's foster father. We do work for his organization, but that isn't to say he pushed us into it. Both she and I work here because we want to. I feel nothing but gratitude for my father and everything he's done for me.
息子と娘の成長を実感できたことは素直に嬉しいがな。これが反抗期か。ついにこれを経験する時が来たか。
I know I should be appreciative that he loves us, but there are reasons why it can be hard to. Can be a little too affectionate at times, and it can be really annoying.
反抗期なんて大げさな、そんなんじゃないよ。
そうなのか？なんだ、残念だ。やはり親としては一度反抗期を経験しときたいもんなんだがな。
そんなに残念なら体験してみる？
ほう、面白い。ぜひやってみてもらおうか。ナナミの反抗期とやらを。
Ryunosuke, what the fuck?
うわ、うっざ。
あれ？もう入ってるのか？
あのさ、今日から脱いだ服はどっか別の場所に置いといてくれない？
え？なんで？
そんなの臭いからに決まってるじゃん。一緒に洗濯しないから、絶対に。
He just like went for it because yes, every father needs to live through that as a badge of honor. And he's just like, please stop, I'm gonna cry.
あとお風呂に入ったら洗ってお湯を張り直しといて。お父さんの残り湯とかありえないから、マジありえないから。
Oops.
すまん、俺が悪かった。
Actually
体
skipped
験
her
版
there.
反抗期はもう終了。
あ、そう？もうちょっとバリエーションがあったんだけど、遠慮しなくてもいいよ。
ありがとう、ナナミちゃん。いい体験をしたよ。十分だ。反抗期は体験版だけで満足だ。どうか素直なナナミちゃんのままでいて。
He pleads tearfully. Can we leave now since we're done giving you the mission report, or is there more?
いや、待った。すまん。おふざけはここまでだ。次の任務を伝えておきたい。
Already?
それって今から？
まさか。いくらなんでもそんなことはさせるわけないだろう。次の任務は水際作戦じゃないんだ。夏休みが明けてからの任務になる。
Really? That's strange. You never give us missions this far in advance.
その分ちょっと厄介でな。長期にわたるハードな任務になる可能性がある。
That long?
本当に珍しいね。
The SFD is a crime-fighting organization that specializes in astral crime, but since we have no authority to arrest, most of the cleanup is left to the police. Our work mainly consists of eliminating criminals or preventing crimes before they happen. Once the mission begins for us, it usually wraps up within a couple of days. That being said, we do sometimes do prior research on cases before taking any action. But again, we have no investigatory powers. If you're on one of those missions, you have to act covertly over a long period of time. Nanami and I have school during the daytime, though, which severely limits our ability to do that. Hence why we've never been assigned to one of those missions. Until now, apparently. So, what kind of crime are we supposed to looking at here?
偽札だ。
Oh, really? That's pretty serious.
でもそんなニュースは見てないよ。偽札が見つかったら報道されないはずないと思うけど。
それなんだが、ちょっと面倒なことになっていてな。ほら、この前捕まえたバイクの窃盗の犯人がいただろ。あいつらの財布から偽札が見つかった。だがこれを偽札と言っていいものか。なんせ普通の紙に1万円って書かれてるだけで、誰が見ても本物には見えないからな。
Can you even call that money forgery?
だがあの犯人たちはその落書きされた紙を本物だと言い張っている。
Hypnosis ability.
それってつまり犯人たちには本物に見えてるの？
Or visual distortion. Yeah, it's gotta be an astral ability tricking them into thinking it's real.
国際的な信用にも関わる。下手すれば国家の転覆につながりかねない事件だ。犯人は必ず見つけ出さなくてはならない。上からも強く言われている。
And you're entrusting such an important task to us?
詳しい説明をする前にまずは見てほしい映像がある。話はそれからだ。
Interesting. So we're searching for subjects in a money forgery scheme, and furthermore, it could potentially take months. I have a feeling this mission is going to turn out to be quite atypical compared to normal SFD work. Focus my eyes on the television screen, curious as to find what I'll see, but my expectations are swiftly turned upside down.
皆さんは鷲津研究都市をご存知でしょうか？鷲津市東部に位置するアストラルの最先端の研究を行うために開発されたとっても若い町です。そんな研究都市の中にあるのがここ吉科学院。全寮制の共学の学院で一般家庭だけではなくアストラルに関する教育と研究も行われています。とはいえアストラル能力を持たない学生も一緒にアストラルについて学ぶことも可能です。基礎学力だけでなくアストラル研究に携わることで次世代を担う人間を育てる。それが吉科学院です。
That's gonna be what the Riddle Joker is supposed to reference. There's one person in this academy that's doing the money forgery, and the entire time they're at the like they're gonna be sent to the academy as part of the mission, and the entire time at the academy is spent trying to find the person who's doing the money forgery, who they're going to probably dub the Joker or something like that. I don't know. The good Joker. We live in a society. How many more jokes do you want me to make? More? Well, too fucking bad I ran out of them. Help.
そんな吉科学院の学生が普段どのような生活を送っているのか見ていきましょう。学生の一日は7時から始まります。身支度を整えて食堂で朝食。その後はもちろん授業ですね。ではここで吉科学院の施設についてご紹介したいと思います。まず併設されているこちらの建物ではアストラルに関する研究が行われています。またアストラル能力の研究のために屋内プールも設置してあり、冬でもプールを使うことができます。
I think I do remember roughly someone telling me that her voice actress is actually Ayachi. I'm not sure right now though.
他にも快適な寮生活を過ごすための設備が完備されています。大きなお風呂などはまさに寮ならではでしょう。歴史の長くない吉科学院を作っていくのは皆さんです。皆さんと一緒に未来を作っていくことを学生一同待っています。ぜひ協力してくださいね。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
I would just like shut up and let you watch this.
「
There we go. That's the opening. I like how. First off, I like how in the opening he just like the main character just straight up like jumps off the fucking roof. And I did remember correctly, since it did say that Ayase was voiced by Sawa, which is probably one of my favorite voice actors. And I don't really know voice actors, so that she like I have a hard time remembering names of voice actors, but the fact that the name Sawa has stuck with me so much should tell you enough. We're in for some wonderful noises. Too bad that there's not really any good gome noises. Just kidding. Who knows? Maybe there are gonna be some in the fan disc. Probably not gonna make a video on that though.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。それでは最後はこの歌でお別れとなります。
I like how they put in the jingle, like the opening after it says like, here's the jingle. So what the fuck were the names actually? Astrals, the usual, Special Forces Division, and now a new mission. You sure this is the right video?
いいんだこれで。
この曲私歌える。
まあこの辺はどうでもいいんだが、歌うか？
マイクないからね。
じゃあ飛ばすか。
So, are you going to tell us what in the world the school marketing video is supposed to do with our money forgery case?
わからないのか？鈍いやつだな。潜入だ。この映像で紹介されていた吉華学院に潜入してもらおうと思ってる。任務に当たるのはお前と七海の2人。なお例によって君もしくは君のメンバーが捕らえられ、あるいは殺されても当局は一切関知しないからそのつもりで。
I know, just get to the details already.
そう言うなよ。一度は言ってみたかったんだこのセリフ。ほら俺の立場ならなおさら。
わかる。私もそういうセリフがあるよ。ここは俺に任せて先に行けとか、倒してしまっても構わんのだろとか、あとは黄昏よりも暗きものとか、血の流れより赤きものとか。
Those last two sound like witchcraft jargon.
さすが七海ちゃんだ。ロマンを分かってる。
So, can you please explain to us why we need to infiltrate the school now?
九段の偽札を入手したのが鷲津研究都市らしい。で、その犯行のついでにカツアゲまでしていたんだと。
So that's how he got the forged money in the first place. Gotcha.
それが市場で使用されて見つかったものなら本格的に動くんだが、カツアゲだからな。
もしかして脅迫に耐えかねてその場をごまかすためだけに使ったとか？
まさにそこだ問題は。見れば子供でも気づくようなただの紙切れだ。正直こんなずさんなものを通貨偽造と言っていいか微妙なところでな。
It's literally not. It is literally not. It would be the same as like just putting some play money in someone's hand and he just looks at it, has a brain tumor for like a solid second, and goes, "Oh, that's real!" I forgot to turn the webcam on. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I'm stupid if you haven't noticed yet.
もちろん放置はできない。だが表沙汰になるとアストラル使いが偽札を作ったと過剰な反応をされるかもしれん。カツアゲに耐えかねてついということなら大ごとにはしたくない。
So discerning their motive is part of our mission, I suppose.
そういうことだ。
But why us? I know we have other agents which are much more suited for infiltration. Like that one guy. Oe, for instance.
理由は3つ。1つ目はお前たちがもともと学生の身分を持っているから。
教師として潜入するのじゃダメなの？
吉華学院の教員採用のハードルは高くてな。ほとんどの教員がアストラルに関する研究にも携わるらしい。うちには教員免許を持ってるやつもいるが、 研究員の実績となるとな。それに夏に教員が移動するのは不自然だろう。それなら学生の方がまだ自然だ。特に菊花学院はアストラル使いの受け入れには積極的だからな。一種の駆け込み寺みたいな側面もある。アストラル使いとバレてその場にいられなくなった学生を引き受けることもあるんだ。
へえ、それは知らなかった。
お前たちにも似たような理由で転入してもらうことになる。
Okay.
じゃあ2つ目は？
それなんだが、サトル、
Yeah.
お前留年するかもしれないんだってな。目をそらすな、こっちを見ろ。
I can't stop smiling. I was trying my best just not to smile. Like just.
ちゃんと知ってるぞ。調べたんだ。出席日数ギリギリ。定期試験の点数だって教科によっては赤点。今日だって補習を受けていただろう。いつも口を酸っぱくして言ってるだろう。何者かに調査されても怪しまれない程度の経歴は作っておく必要があると。卒業ぐらいはちゃんとしておけ。
You know, but I have work to worry about. It's not my fault that schoolwork ends up being the lesser priority.
ナナミはちゃんと優秀な成績を収めてるじゃないか。しかも仕事だけじゃなく毎日家事までしてくれてるんだぞ。で、なんだって？ナナミの前でもう一度言ってみてくれないか？
Thank you very much for everything you do for me.
いえいえ、どういたしまして。
確かに仕事の影響もあるだろう。その仕事を振ってる俺が言えることではないんだけどな。
Sorry, I know I shouldn't be making excuses. I'll try to do better. I'm the one choosing to accept the work. He's not at fault. It was my decision to become a secret agent, and I myself realized how shameless it was for me to rely on work as an excuse.
本来なら学業に専念してほしい。が、コンビニの学生バイトみたいに簡単にホイホイ辞められる仕事ではない。そこで今回の任務についてもらう。
Since you actually need to study.
全寮制の菊花学院に潜入して怪しまれないように学生として馴染め。言ってることわかるな？
They're combining work and school, so I'll have to study in order to do my job well.
健闘を祈る。しっかり学べよ、青年。
転入か。
Anime heaves a weary sigh. I can tell she's not very excited about the prospect of changing schools.
すまないな。友達と離れることにもなるだろうし、悪いとは思っている。だが、これも仕事だ。今回の仕事は、ナナミの力を欠かすことはできないと考えている。
あ、うん。それは平気。友達と離れるのは寂しいけ
I'm
ど。
taking off my fucking coat.
仕方ないよ。
Fuck. Yes, I'm fat, I know.
こういう仕事に就いたんだもん。そういうこともあるかもしれないって覚悟はしてたから。
そうか。ナナミちゃんはいい子だな。父さんは嬉しいぞ。サトルは友達いないからそこら辺は気にしなくていいだろう。
Shut up.
そんなサトルにうってつけの任務だな。これは。
Wow, thanks. But he is right. I've been focusing on work, so my social life is non-existent. With my little reason to complain about changing schools, but not me on the other hand.
でも知らない人だらけの空間に行くのが怖い。みんなの前に立って自己紹介とかしたくない。
I almost forgot how shy you are. Her face is all scrunched up and I can see her shaking.
想像しただけでも吐きそう。
Throwing up over that? Come on now.
落ち着け。まだ先の話だ。それに最初に言ったように 一番の目的は偽札の調査だ。
Do we know anything about this person or no?
覚えていないらしい。そこら辺も思い出せないようにさせられた可能性がある。
能力は催眠かな。
まだわからん。もう少し調査をしてみるつもりだ。
You may figure out his ability, that won't help our search any. We'd have to search every astral in the town, and that's too large a number. We can't hope to find our target unless we have some other information to go off of.
そこで最後の3つ目だ。菊花学院にはエイムスがある。
What, is that like poor man's vats? That joke was bad, by the way. Hey! Would you look at that? There's Yoshino! Right there! She's even in her casual outfit. How the fuck did you get all the way out here? Are you sure you're fine out here? Like, you have some kind of like remote dancing you can do to purify the medium. I assume that's something they still do. Anyways, this is the famous Washizu Research City, huh? See sparkly new buildings and perfect clean streets everywhere I look. But what stands out most of all is the metro system. It's an integral part of this town, I've heard. I helped on the limited express train and rode it for a little over an hour. Upon stepping out, we were greeted with a beautiful urban city hidden amongst the idyllic landscape. Could really tell that this town was created for the purpose of scientific research. We had entered the heart of Washizu Research City. Nanami and I are now standing in the very city that was the location of that video.
私たちが転入する菊花学院ってどうやって行くの？
You're supposed to get on the light rail and get off at the Kika Academy station. You'll see the school right away when you get off, apparently.
ライトレール？
That's what they call the metro here, apparently. It's Astron-powered.
へえ、そうなんだ。実用実験されてるって聞いてはいたけど、こんなところを走ってたんだ。
Oh, so is that Prosciutto back there? Or was his name Prosciutto? I don't think his name was Prosciutto. The guy from JoJo with White Album. Hold on, let me just look this up. JoJo White Album. Fuck, it was Ghiaccio. Oh, who was Prosciutto then? That was Prosciutto. Grateful Dead user. That one was Prosciutto. So yeah, I mistook Ghiaccio for Prosciutto. He also has very big, like, anger management problems. Like, he has the red glasses and the blue hair, and the light blue top, with the light blue shirt. So I don't see why he wouldn't be that. Anyways, I guess it's only to be expected that this is a town dedicated to Astron research, after all. Most other cities, the average resident would probably feel hesitant to ride on an Astron-powered train. I think scare people. Supposedly, they also have cars that run on astral energy here.
路面電車みたいに公共のバスとかに導入されてるのかな？
So Sorry about that. Haven't heard. But who knows? Maybe there aren't that many astron-powered vehicles here, and it's just certain companies doing limited test runs.
普通の車とは乗り心地とか違うのかな。機会があったら乗ってみたいな。
Well, we should be able to see when we ride on the metro here in a bit, since it's astron-powered and all.
あ、来た来た。へえ、結構おしゃれなんだね。
Supposedly they have a ton of rail cars running on a light rail. I guess they want to show it off and make Washington City look modern and advanced.
でもちょっと遠いな。これだと会場に行くのも一車。
How about this? Events in cons for Dojinshi cosplay and all that.
サトルくん。
As in cons. What?
そういうデリケートな話をこういう場所で言わないで。マナーだよ。
Sorry. But do you still attend those things?
仕事が忙しくて最近は全然行けてない。だからまあ会場が遠くなったところで今さら変わらないんだけどね。
I'm sure you'll get some opportunities to go and just some in the near future. If you ever wondered why Naomi can sew, this is why! She makes cosplay costumes. To put it bluntly, she's an otaku.
お忘れ物なさいませんようご注意ください。
That's us.
思ったよりも揺れなくて音も静かだったね。あの
You
路
make-
面電車。
You make it sound like trains are hella fucking loud and bumpy when when they drive. They aren't really. Yeah, it can be faster than a bus ride depending on where you're going,
うん。
and it can be
意外
faster.
と乗り心地が良かったね。
We took the opportunity to check out the city while we were on the metro, and I have to say it's even more urbanized than I expected. All the architecture looks like it was built yesterday, which I guess is no surprise. It's a new city. The building in front of us is no different. It's very well designed. It has a modern feel to it. It actually vaguely resembles my old school, by God help. Here we are! Kiga Academy.
ここも綺麗な建物だね。
Well, it was only founded a couple years back.
敷地が広そう。ちゃんと道を覚えられるかな。はあ、心臓がドキドキする。今日から新生活、知らない人だらけ。
Relax. If you're this much of a nervous wreck now, you're gonna have a heart attack before the day ends.
わかってるけど、こればっかりはどうしようもないんだもん。
See the security guard eyeing us suspiciously as we stand in front of the gate, idly chatting. Sure hope he'll be willing to contact school for us, because we haven't really received our student IDs yet.
あの、
Yeah. We hear someone calling out to us from behind and swiftly turn around. A girl is standing there with a welcoming smile on her face. Those faces, the girl from the video dad showed us.
こんにちは。急に声をかけてごめんなさい。もしかして有原悟くんと有原七海さんでしょうか。はい。有原七海です。
And I'm Arihara Satoru.
人違いじゃなくてよかった。はじめまして。私は三塚さん、綾瀬さん。え？はあ、すみません。話を遮ってしまって。いえ、それは構わないんですが、どこかでお会いしたことがありましたか？いえ、ネットで動画を見たことがあるだけで。すみません。どうして謝るんですか？見てくれてありがとうございます。でも恥ずかしいですね。直接言われると特に。
Wait. Did you say her name in that video? I don't remember it.
あれじゃないよ。別の動画で見たの。
Alright, Nanami knew the jingle when we watched it, so she must have seen that video and similar ones already. famous is this girl?
アストラル使いとしては一番有名かも。
Is she an actor or something?
まさか全然違いますよ。でもテレビに出てましたよね。ネットでも可愛すぎるアストラル使いって。その話はやめてください。あれものすっごく恥ずかしかったんですから。
She covers her face in a fit of embarrassment. I'll admit, she is pretty cute. I'd probably even put her above some of the young pop idols I see on TV, and that's no exaggeration. She isn't very tall, though her breasts are big. Not too big, but just right. Interesting mix between cute and sexy really does wonders. Well, it's just my subjective opinion, though.
とにかく自己紹介させてもらいますね。はじめまして。私は三笠綾瀬と言います。ここ吉華学院の学生会長で、お二人の案内を頼まれ迎えに来ました。
For some reason, my ear feels extremely fucking hot. Like, I have no fucking clue why.
ようこそ吉華学院へ。
The smile on her face is downright dazzling.
ここに来るまで迷いませんでしたか？
Oh no, we had no trouble whatsoever, miss. We simply got off the train and got on the metro and rode it here.
それならよかった。 ではまず理事長のところに案内するように言われているんですが、お二人の荷物はそれだけですか？
I have a messenger bag while Nanami is carrying a tote. Neither are particularly big. Probably wouldn't even be able to fit a single night's worth of clothes. We shipped most of our personal belongings, so they should be at the dormitories already.
わかりました。このまま向かっても大丈夫ですか？
That's fine by us.
それではこちらへ。このお二人は転入生です。今から理事長のところに案内するところです。
わかりました。
Nanami and I enter the campus grounds behind Mitsukasa.
今から向かうのが校舎で、あっちに寮があります。歩いて3分ぐらいでしょうか。
Tiki Academy is pretty huge.
敷地内には校舎や寮だけでなく、学院が所有するアストラル研究施設もあるので、一般的なところよりも広いと思います。それに鷲津市は都心から離れていて地価も安いですから、理事長室は校舎ですから、まずはこちらへ。中も綺麗。学院が設立してまだ10年も経っていませんからね。それに全寮制ということもあって、学生の数も他に比べるとちょっと少なめですしね。
What's the student population at?
クラスにはだいたい30人ちょっとで、1学年にクラスは4つですね。
Adds up to...
学生は382人。そのうちアストラル使いは100人ほど。1クラスに10人程度でしょうか。
Oh really? That's a bit of a surprise. I thought the majority of students here would be astrals.
そう勘違いしてる人も多いですね。
Makes me wonder though, what makes normal people want to come here? Hanami and I are only coming here because of our powers, so I guess I'm having a bit of trouble understanding it.
ここに通う大半の学生は、この研究都市に仕事を持つ方の子供なんです。
Okay, that makes sense. It is a fairly large city. Oh no, she's gone. Who got her? You must only pick her up. And that's just obviously no way every single resident here is an astral.
他にも純粋にアストラルの研究に興味のある学生の入学もあります。アストラルに関する授業があるのはここだけですし、吉華学院なら就職にもかなり有利な制度がありますから。
What kind of opportunities, if you don't mind me asking?
アストラル技術に期待する企業がキック学院のスポンサーになっていたり提携したりしているんです。
I'll be right back. I'm washing my ear. Hopefully you'll stop itching. Okay, I'm back, and my mother's starting to worry me because she's currently making like a miniature, like sewing room studio thing. And yeah, like I just looked at it. I think I talked about this before, where I just like admitted to the fact that yeah, she would probably be the first one who would in our family that would turn into a fairy tale villain because of that. Anyways, yeah.
研究成果を買い取ってもらったり、技術に関する依頼を受けたり、成績優秀者はそのまま雇われたり。それにアストラル技術に期待してるのは国も同じですから、後押しもあったりするんですよ。
Ah, that's interesting. I never knew that.
もしここでの勉強でアストラル研究に興味を持ったら、先生に相談してみるのがいいと思いますよ。
Thanks for the tip. I'll be sure to do that.
あと、有原くんは私と同じクラスになりますから、私に相談してくれても構いませんよ。
Oh, thanks. I hope we can be good friends, Mitsukaza.
はい、よろしくお願いします。有原さんも学年は違いますが、何か困ったことなどあればいつでも相談してください。あ、はい、ありがとうございます。
You know what? Thinking about it, maybe scratching it is just making it worse. Honey responds with a slightly delayed shrill voice.
私、何か怖がらせるようなことしました？いえ、そうじゃないんですが、すみません。
She's just a little shy, don't worry about it. It's not that she doesn't like you or that she's scared of you, she's just nervous. Oh, and it might create a bit of confusion if you call us both by our surnames, so feel free to call her Nanami. She'd appreciate it.
サドル君、そんな勝手に何を。これからよろしくお願いしますね、ナナミさん。よろしくお願いします、三司先輩。かわいい、真っ赤になった。私のことも綾瀬と呼んでください。いえ、でもその綾瀬ですよ、綾瀬。
She's having fun with this.
よろしくお願いします、綾瀬先輩。はい。あと有原くんも同じクラスですから、普通にしてくれて構いませんよ。その丁寧で堅苦しい喋り方、慣れてないですよね。
Man, thanks, you're a lifesaver!
はい。それじゃあそろそろ理事長室に向かいましょうか。理事長、三司です。
入りたまえ。
Yeah, fucking Christ. I look at this man. Upon entering the room, I find a rugged-looking man. The power of his stare is so intense, I flinched for a second.
転入生をお連れしました。
ご苦労だった。三司君は下がってくれていい。この後は他の者に頼んである。
わかりました。それではお二人とも、私はここで失礼します。
Thanks for everything, Mitsukaza.
ありがとうございました。
By God, I swear by the end of this recording, I'm gonna be down one ear. She smiles at us amicably, then leaves the room. After the door shuts behind her, I turn back towards the principal. It's an honor to meet you, sir. My name is Harihara Satoru, and I'm very much looking forward to studying here.
有原七海です。よろしくお願いします。
伊勢敦則だ。 君たちの事情は聞いている。アストラル使いであることが露見して、この学院に編入することになったそうだな。
Yes, sir.
外ではいろいろな思いもしただろうが、コンプレックスを感じる必要はない。安心して過ごすといい。
I feel like there is no warm bossing say situation. That's just a feeling I have, my intuition. And if you don't understand what I mean by there is no warm bossing say, I'm deeply disappointed in you. You should go into your room and think about what you did. Shame on you. As your online father figure, I am very disappointed. I don't know why I said that. I still need to record that voice now of me just saying, acting like your father and saying that I'm proud of you for Patreon. Then again, literally, literally only one person has chosen the option. Literally one person has pledged to Patreon at this point. Eh.
そしてアストラル能力を受け入れ、有益に利用することを含めて前向きに生きる方法を見つけてくれ。この学院は君たちのようなこれから先を生きる若者のために設立したものなのだから。
Thank you for taking a sense, sir.
よろしくお願いします。
He says nothing, only just responding with a light nod. He then picks up the phone receiver sitting on his table and makes a call.
私だ。理事長室まで来てほしい。そうだ。伝えていた通り、新しく編入する学生が2名いる。いつも通りだ。登録を頼みたい。
Registration.
あ、待っている。すまないが、君たちには編入に関する最後の手続きをしてもらう。
They're gonna record what abilities they have, aren't they? Did you not already submit all the paperwork? Did we not already submit all the paperwork?
そうではない。事前に資料を渡しておいたはずだ。鷲津研究都市の住人はエイムスに登録をしてもらう必要がある。
Alright, I read through it all, but it didn't quite understand anything. That's a lie, of course. I learned everything there is to know about Ames before coming here. Understanding it is crucial to being able to perform my job properly here. It stands for Ability Information Management System. Hence the acronym AIMS. Just as the name suggests, it's a database to track astrals and their abilities. The principal only mentioned residents here being in it, but actually even some astrals not from here are being asked to participate. You'll find people that distribute pamphlets for it during various things like school orientation, doctor checkups, etc. It should also be mentioned that criminals who are astrals are registered in names, or in their case, it's mandatory, like it is for Washizu residents.
知っての通り、鷲津研究都市ではアストラルの研究が行われている。研究の内容によっては、君たちアストラル能力者の協力を仰ぐこともある。その際、必要な能力を持つ者とスムーズに連絡が取れるよう、データベースを構築し、アストラル能力者には登録をしてもらう。
You will not be used you will not be treated like tools by the researcher here. There is no war in bossing say. That is in fact an important reason behind its creation, but he failed to mention the other reason. It was fierce opposition to the idea of gathering astrals in one place back when the city was first being planned. And this list is a way to show those people that the astrals here are being managed and controlled. Police also have access to this database if they go through a certain procedure to obtain permission. But due to the nature of the aims, since it's basically a giant list of people's private information, I've heard that it's near impossible to get that permission.
もちろん、登録した個人情報の扱いは適切な管理を行う。そこは安心してほしい。
Yes, that's fine. We have no qualms cooperating.
助かる。
Not a second later, I hear a knock on the door.
入りたまえ。
失礼します。
Ooh. Well, hello there. I was looking forward to you. I should stop immediately. From the look of it, she is older than me.
この子たちが編入生だ。後のことはよろしく頼む。
わかりました。では、失礼します。
She's literally just called One-san.
それじゃあ、君たちは、私についてきてね。はい。それでは、失礼します。
Thank you.
ああ、良い学生生活を。
こっち。最上階のここに、私の研究室があるから。わざわざ離れた研究棟まで行かずに、登録できるよ。
Professor, can I ask a quick question?
ぐわ
Are you okay?
先生か。そう言われても仕方ないよね。サトルくん。
Yeah.
この人、先生じゃなくて、学生じゃないかな。
You sure? I mean, she has her own lab.
先生にしても若すぎるよ。それにほら、白衣の下の服、制服でしょ？判断基準そこなんだ。まあ仕方ないか。自分でも分かってるよ。年がいもなくこんな服を着るのは恥ずかしいってことぐらい。若い君から見れば私が制服なんて無理があるよね。 AV とかデリヘルとか特殊なお店感があるよね。いえ、違います。別にそういうわけではありません。読み返しますか？若い君から見れば私が制服なんて無理があるよね。 AV とかデリヘルとか特殊なお店感があるよね。
There we go, the last bit was important. Also, I like the
バックログ画面
I
ですね。
like the
読み
lightning
返します
effect.
か？バックログ画面だね。バックログ画面ですね。バックログ画面だよ。バックログ画面ですね。制服って気づいたのも、綾瀬先輩とスカートのチェックやネクタイが同じだったからです。そっか。理事長室まで案内したのは三笠さんだったのか。
Sorry for the misunderstanding. That was rude on my part. I just never imagined a student having their very own lab.
はあ、普通はないよね。一学生が校舎に自分の部屋を持つなんて。自分で言うのもなんだけど、私はちょっと特別な学生なのさ。
Oh, are you the top student at the school or something?
実は留年しているんだよ。
Oh, so that's what you meant by not normal.
しかも2回目。2回ダブって最高学年は3回目ってわけ。他にいないでしょ、こんな学生。
Yeah, but I certainly have never met anyone.
おかげで周りと比べると、肌の張りが、水の弾き方が如実に辛い。
How do I even respond to that?
ごめんね、自虐モード入って気まずい思いをさせちゃって。
Just like straight up tell her, you'd look plenty young to me.
留年こそしてはいるんだけれど、成績が問題ってわけじゃなく、単位の問題なんだよね。必要な単位を取れば卒業できる。なので不必要な授業には出なくてもいい身分ってわけさ。
So you want to stay in school?
内緒。
She puts a finger to her lips and smiles at me suggestively. She's smiling, but I can't really tell it's not something she's willing to share. But I can really tell it's something she's not willing to share. Well, not that I blame her. I'd be hesitant to share personal details about my life with someone I just met too. But wait, I know her from somewhere. Maybe it's just my imagination.
そんなわけで時間を余らせても仕方ない。暇なら研究しろってこの部屋をね。他にもたまに研究棟の方にも顔を出したりしてるよ。
Getting her own lab just because she's not doing anything else? Yeah, that doesn't quite add up. She has to be really smart or something. The fact that she has access rights to Ames would also support that.
バックログ画面ですね。さて。
She places her hands over the sensor attached to the wall next to the door, and then immediately hear the light sound of the door being
こ
unlocked.
こがお姉さんの研究室。さあ、どうぞ。
There you go, that's better. Alright.
失礼します。どうぞ楽にして。そうだ、飲み物を入れよう。コーヒーと緑茶があるけど、どっちがいい？
No, we're alright.
遠慮しない。どうせ自分の分を入れるつもりだったからね。私はコーヒーにするけど。
I'll take a cup of coffee then, if you don't mind. Disgusting.
じゃあ、私もコーヒーを。オッケー。少々お待ちを。
She takes out 3 cups and begins making the coffee. It's making drip coffee, by the way, not the instant kind. I thought you hated coffee. Could have just told her you want a green tea, you know? You don't need to feel shy.
子供扱いしすぎだよ。コーヒーぐらい飲めるよ。苦手ではあるけど。多分。
I don't understand you sometimes.
上司や先輩が頼んでいるものと同じものを注文するのがマナーでしょ？
Don't you think some unspoken rule like that really needs to be applied here? Gosh, do you think some unspoken rule like that really needs to be applied here? Gosh, you're so awkward.
そんなことじゃ社会に馴染めず、出世もできないよ、サトルくん。妹としてはとても心配です。
Do you know?
いつまで私が面倒を見ることになるのやら。老後の面倒まで見るのかな。
Well, just tell me if the stress gets to you. I'm your brother, so it's my job to make sure you're alright.
元凶に言われてもな。まあでも面倒を見てあげなくもないけど。
Your generosity is much appreciated.
まあ妹だしね。それはともかく飲む。今日は飲むの。二人ともコーヒーなのにここで緑茶に逃げるのは子供っぽいもん。
I don't see why why you're obsessing this much over this so much, honestly. I quickly scan the room while keeping our host in the corner of my eye. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. My headphone almost fell down, so I just saved you from a loud crash. Thank me later. I don't know why my glasses hate me right now. Does it have access to the Ames database? Hold on, I forgot to write that. But one thing catches my attention, the PC. Please repeat.
じゃじゃーん。ほい、お待ちどう。
Thank you. Put a pause to my thoughts and casually take the cup of coffee in her hands. It smells wonderful.
ありがとう。ミルクと砂糖はご自由にどうぞ。いただきます。
Yeah, let's try this out. Take a sip of my freshly brewed coffee. The aroma perfectly accentuates the distinct palatable sourness of it.
どう？大丈夫？
It's great. Has just the right balance of bitter and sour. I could really relax while drinking this.
行き詰まった時、気持ちよく頭をリフレッシュする目的でブレンドしたものだからね。
I really like the taste.
そう言ってもらえると嬉しいね。そうですね。この苦味がたまらない。 じですね。
Nanami, you're tearing up.
ああ、ごめんね。私好みにしてるからちょっと口に合わなかったかもしれないね。すぐに緑茶を入れ直すよ。もう少しだけ待っててくれる？すみません。謝らなくていいから。お湯もまだ残ってるしね。すぐに入れるよ。だって私も成長してるし、そろそろコーヒーぐらい飲めるかなって。
I never said anything.
サトルくんが何を考えるかぐらいわかる。妹なんだから。
He really points out the whole I'm your little sister thing a lot, which I don't appreciate. Ask can I with regards to you. Take the unfinished cup of coffee out of her hands. No, you don't want to drink the rest. I'll drink it for you.
ありがとう、お兄ちゃん。
It's the least I can do, considering how much I owe you.
じー。なんですか？仲がいいなと思ってさ。
Yes, we are siblings. Anyway, do you care if I ask you a question?
どうぞ。
I was wondering about the lock on to the room. It's biometric authentication based, isn't it? To be honest, I was kind of shocked to see such high-tech security being used here.
こんな部屋に入っても盗むものなんてないんだけどね。これもアストラル技術の実用実験なんだよ。
Meaning?
認証してるのは指紋でも掌紋でもなくアストラルなのさ。アストラルはその使用者によって大きく異なって全く同じ変化はないと言われてるのは。
That does mean that someone without that isn't an astral literally cannot get into this room. Yeah, I've heard.
つまりアストラルで個人の特定が可能であり、そのシステムを組み込んだセキュリティの実験品があれってこと。
Wow, that's amazing.
でもそれはアストラル使いしか使えないシステムになりますよね。ところがどっこい、そうじゃないんだよ。能力を発動できなくてもアストラル自体は誰しも干渉してるもので、まあここら辺は授業でそのうちやると思うよ。とにかくアストラル使い以外にも反応するように設計されてるのさ。じゃないとニッチな商品すぎる。へえ。
These kinds of locks used everywhere around the school.
まさかここ以外だと水や電気の管理をしてる機械室ぐらいじゃないかな。あくまでまだ実験段階だからね。はい、緑茶お待ちどうさま。
Imagine, like, Satoru just walks past his room one day and he just hears banging. The fuck's that? Walks up to the door. Help, the lock malfunction. I'm locked in here.
ありがとうございます。
Did you just say arigoto?
ありがとうございます。こっちはとても美味しいです。よかった。お気に召したようで何より。気が向いたらいつでもおいで。お姉さんが入れてあげるから。
Thank you. I'll probably take you up on that sometime.
授業をサボって入り浸っちゃダメだよ。
Lord, I'd never do that.
先輩。なんだい？兄が授業をサボるようならどうぞ叩き出してください。乱暴なことをしても全然構いませんから。
Hold it.
オッケー、わかった。じゃあその時はお尻を蹴り上げよう。
Will you please listen to me? I just said I won't be skipping.
それは残念。誰かのお尻を蹴り上げるなんて初めてだから楽しみだったんだけどな。まあそれはさておいて、そろそろ本題に入ろうか。
So, what kind of data are you going to be taking from us exactly?
名前に生年月日、そしてアストラル能力、身長、体重、体力、視力、聴力、健康状態、 その他もろもろ
How exactly are you supposed to take all that in this cramped room?
と項目は多いけど基本的に学院で行った体力測定や健康診断の内容も一緒に登録してるだけだよ。
I'm very excited to keep having to do this. I know why my headset is annoying me so much as of late. Maybe my hair.
今日登録するのは名前と生年月日とアストラル能力、あと身長と体重ぐらいかな。他の部分は後日学院で行われた時にこっちで追加登録しておくから。んで名前は有原明くんだね。
It's Red Satoru actually, written with the character for Dawn.
おっと間違えちゃってごめんね。
It's fine, aren't you the first? You aren't the first one to make that mistake.
サトルね、有原サトルくん。暁と書いてサトル。サトル？
Yes?
もしかしてなんだけど、以前に私と会ったことない？
You and me. Carefully scan over her facial features. He's really gorgeous, honestly. In particular, those long eyelashes of hers. I know I felt a bit of deja vu earlier, but surely I wouldn't forget someone as beautiful as hers if I'd met her before, right? I don't have any recollection of meeting her before, at least.
ちなみに先輩のお名前は？ああ、そっか。なんか忘れてると思ったら、私の自己紹介か。ごめん、失礼しました。私の名前は敷部真由。どう？この名前に覚えがない？
Shikibe Mayu senpai. Sorry, I don't think so.
本当に？何も引っかからない？
Sorry, no, sorry.
そう。そっか。なら勘違いかな。
Some tells me that that's bullshit. They actually know each other.
ああ、突然ごめんね。気になることがあると口にせずにはいられないのが私の悪い癖で。自覚はしてるんだけど、性分なのか自分でもやめられなくってね。
That's fine, didn't bother me.
昔の知り合いに似てる気がして、つい。話を戻そっか。有原悟くんと。生年月日や血液型はこの書類に書かれてあるので間違いないね。
Look correct to me.
多分年齢も同じだし、顔立ちもどことなく。でも妹はいなかったっけ？
Shikibe collects away on the keyboard as she mutters to herself. Shikibe Mayu, no matter how hard I think about it, nothing comes to mind. And it must just be a simple case of the wrong person.
それで妹の有原七海さんで合ってるよね。はい。じゃあ同じ女の子の可愛い後輩だし、七海ちゃんって呼ばせてもらっちゃおうかな。また？ダメなの？いえ、ダメではないですけど。ありがとう、七海ちゃん。七海ちゃんは可愛いな。さてさて、能力は有原くんが身体能力の強化。
Yes. Another lie. Boosting my strength is only a byproduct of my power. My true ability is something else. I would like for you to tell me, please. I'm really curious. We're on an undercover mission here, so we have to be prepared for anything. Our plan was to hide my real ability without fully lying about it, since I need to be able to prove that my ability is what I say it is. My dad and I came up with it after a bit of discussion.
それから七海ちゃんが千代と。
Nanami's, though, isn't a lie. We had no easy option to hide it like with mine, so we chose to be honest instead of taking the risk.
じゃあまずは能力の確認をさせてもらうね。二人ともこれを持って。
She holds out a long rectangular strip of paper that are much like sticky notes. What is this?
アストラル能力の性質を調べるためのもの。
There's gonna be a problem.
知っての通り、アストラル粒子の変化は使用者によって固定されるけど、その変化はある程度分類することができるわけ。分類の仕方はアストラルエネルギーの及ぼす範囲をはじめとした様々な反応を調べることによって、
あ
ごめん。どうもこういう解説をするとき無駄に説明
No,
を長く
please
しち
keep
ゃ
going.
って
It was
ね。
interesting.
逆に分かりづらいってよく言われる。これも直さなきゃって自覚はしてるんだよ。
It wasn't hard to understand at all.
でもなかなか
Basically, while every astral ability is fundamentally individually different, there are fundamental similarities that enables people to somewhat group them together. Like, yes, this group like has some kind of like brainwashing or hypnosis. This group somehow enhances physical ability. This group has some kind of elemental control thing going on. Basically, it's something like that.
端的に説明すると、リトマス試験紙のようなものだと思ってくれればいいよ。
あ。
その紙を持って能力を発動させてみてくれる？そしたら色が変わる。こんな感じの簡単な検査を複数重ねて、君たちの能力を特定していくからね。
What? She's not onto us, is she?
勘違いしないでね。別に2人のことを疑っているわけじゃないよ。たとえ自分の能力でも勘違いしてることはよくあるわけさ。そうだね。例えば飛行能力とか。本当に飛行する場合の他にも、念動力で自分を浮かせているのか、風を操作して浮いているのか。それぞれ分類は変わるし、それ次第で飛ぶこと以外の力の使い方を探すこともできる。だから能力を正しく理解することは重要ってわけ。
That makes sense.
一発で解析できると楽なんだけど、まだその技術はなくて面倒だとは思うけど、よろしくね。
No problem. So first comes the test, baby, you said. By the time we finally finished with the test, we'd taken around 10. Time-wise, I'd estimated it took us about 2 hours.
検査はこれにて終了。さてさて、2人の検査結果だけど、まずは有原悟くん。
Okay.
君は自分にだけ影響を及ぼして力を発現するタイプ。申告の通り、身体能力の強化で間違いないと思う。
Alright. Yeah. She doesn't seem suspicious at all, which is really good.
ななみちゃんの治癒は、対象相手の治癒力を高めるタイプだね。
So it will still exhaust them.
怪我をなかったことにするわけじゃないけど、やっぱりすごい能力だね。私とは大違い。
質問いいですか？
なんでしょう。
先輩もアストラル使いなんですか？
言ってなかったっけ？そうだよ。あんまり役に立たない能力だけど、ほら。
She raised her hand in the air with her cup of coffee in it. Let's go. Ah! But instead of falling to the table, the cup remains where it is. Doesn't seem to be floating, but rather locked in place. Is your ability locking objects in place by any
微
chance?
妙に違うかな。これは物体ではなくアストラルを停止。その場に固定させてるって考えてくれればいいよ。
How does that
ざっ
work?
くり言うなら、空気中に見えない壁を生み出すようなものだね。今は固定したアストラルを土台にして、そこにコップを乗せてるってわけさ。
面白い能力ですね。
That would actually be very strong, wouldn't it?
意外と汎用性もなくて、大して役に立たないけどね。
She presumably deactivates the ability and then takes her cup into her hand again. Moving her arm slowly, she then places it back on the table.
これで登録は完了。二人ともお疲れ様。
Thank you for taking the time to do this for us, Shikibe. You probably have other things you'd rather be doing on a weekend.
まあ、いや、 気にしないでいいよ。どうせ暇してたから。2回もダブると周りもどう接していいのかわからないみたいでね。まあ当然だよね。
Please don't stare off into the distance and say all those depressing things. You're really making me feel bad. Look, I'd be glad to hang out with you whenever you want.
私もお付き合いしますので。こんなおばさんでもいいの？
Why does that sound like some porno title?
バックログ画面ですね。
Why are you calling an old lady? You're still very young, senpai. You're only, what, 3 to 4 years older than us? That's nothing to worry about.
なめんな。女子の年齢差なめんな。
Why is she yelling at me? I was legitimately trying to cheer her up. It's difficult to play. She is difficult to please, this girl.
一つ違えばその数倍の差が出る。それが女子。私なんて体育の前に日焼け止めを塗らないと命に関わるんだから。
What?
あとお化粧を落とし忘れても死ぬ。
Man, she makes girls sound more fragile than a fly. Well, age aside, I'm new here and I don't know anyone, so I'd appreciate a friend.
私も。
二人ともありがとう。今後ともよろしくね。
はい。よろしくお願いします。
If you ever need us for anything, don't hesitate to ask us. We'd be glad to help.
ありがとう、有原くん。じゃあ早速だけどちょっといい？
Sure.
有原くんの能力についてもう少し確認しておきたいんだけど、付き合ってもらえないかな？
She closes in on me with sparkling eyes. Eventually, she's right up against me and I begin to smell a sweet fragrance. Man, this really does smell good. No, I don't mind.
やった！ありがとう。
What exactly are you wanting to learn about my ability, though?
正式な実験とかじゃないから気を楽にして。何か重いものを持ってほしいんだけど、いいものはあるかな？
Ah, yes, I have an idea. Lift me. That's gonna be the case, isn't it? She looks around the room and searches for whatever this thing is. It's a science lab, though, so it probably doesn't. It goes without saying that there aren't any dumbbells or weightlifting equipment.
できれば重量を把握できる方がありがたいから。そうだ。有原くんが私を持ち上げるのはどうだろう。あ、できれば片腕で。
Want me to lift you with one arm? I know weight is another delicate subject for women, but well, she seems healthy, so I doubt she weighs any less than 40 kilos. Taking into account her weight, her height, maybe 50 kilo? Actually, no, probably higher. So, right, I should probably factor in her breast size. I've heard that breasts carry a lot of mass. Yes?
視線がいやらしい。
I don't.
サトルくんが何を考えるかぐらいわかる。妹なんだから。
I was just pondering something relevant to the discussion at hand, okay? Nothing inappropriate. Anyway, back to what I was thinking about. I'm fit, but I'm no macho man. My arms are pretty skinny. So if someone managed to lift her up with a single arm, that should give her a good grasp on what my ability is capable of. Okay, let's do this. I think I should be able to lift someone of your body type up.
なら一丁お願い。
I'm ready, but a little warning before we start. You'll have to keep a steady balance as I hold you up. Do you think you can manage that?
そっか。片手でってなるとそうなるか。私運動は得意じゃないからな。ならば私が有原くんの腕にぶら下がろう。
That sounds very dangerous. What about doing that, but with me standing atop a chair? That sounds easier for you.
お願いできる？
Sure. I scoop together 2 folding chairs and hop up. Seems stable enough. Good. I'm ready for you, senpai.
それじゃ行くよ。
Yeah, this amount of weight is no sweat. Proceed to lift Shikibe senpai's body. Like, it's the easiest thing in the world. I don't know why I fixed saying Shikibe into Shikibe senpai's. I want to cut out the senpai.
すごい安定感。人の腕じゃなくてまるで木の枝にぶら下がってるみたいだよ。こんなの初めて。へえ、男の子の腕硬い。なんかあれだね、ブランコとか子供の遊具みたいでちょっと楽しいかも。おっと、年がいもなくはしゃいじゃってるけど平気？やっぱり重いかな。
No, you're incredibly... Oh no, you're incredibly light.
言うね。でも確かに余裕がありそうだ。なるほど。
She seems very interested, but no. Continue the test with Shikibe.
体を揺らしてみても安定してるね。私の
Something with 50.
40キロ程度の体重なら楽々って感じだ。
She was about to say 50 before she corrected herself, wasn't she? Guess she really... Okay, stop. I don't need to think about this any further.
40キロ程度だからね。
I never said you weren't.
とにかくもう十分だよ。ありがとう。ちょっとはしゃぎすぎて汗かいちゃったよ。これが身体強化系か。触った感じだと腕の太さは変わらなかったから筋肉はそのままって感じだね。あ、物を持ち上げるってなると背筋や大胸筋も関係あるか。
Strip.
最後に有原くんの腕周りと胸囲を測らせてもらってもいい？
Sure.
上の服を脱いでくれる？メジャーメジャーはどこかいな。
Stripping in front of someone I just met hours ago is a little... yeah. Well, whatever, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Just finished removing my shirt. She comes back with the tape measure in hand.
おお、なかなかいい体してるね。どれどれ？
He's way too close for comfort. There's that sweet fragrance again. And I can see her cleavage. Damn, she's big. Okay, I shouldn't be staring. That's incredibly rude.
脅威も結構あるね。身長と体重から考えると一般的な平均は超えてると思うよ。
That's exactly what I was thinking. About her tits. I mean, I don't know why. I'm no bodybuilder or anything.
何もせずにこの体なの？
Well, I do exercise some. But it's just regular physical activity. I don't go to the gym or
な
anything.
るほど。ちなみに有原くんの場合、筋肉をつけた方が発揮できる力が上がったりする？
I've never actually looked into it. I do believe more natural muscle is better, but that's just my personal perception of it.
なるほど。差が大きすぎると感覚が違ってうまく扱えないのかな。念のため、胸囲と腕周りの数値も登録しておかないとね。あと、乳首の色は薄茶色と。
That's unnecessary. That shouldn't be in there!
甘い。
What?
一見無関係なことでも実は因果関係があり後々実証されるなんてのは業界ではよくあることさ。
That really doesn't sound like a good reason to put the color of my nipples into this database.
でもほんと結構いい体してるよね。ツンツ
You can stop that now.
ン。痛い？
That's not the issue.
あ、もしかして気持ちよくなっちゃったりする？
You're poking me. It's not going to turn me on. I just want you to stop because it's embarrassing.
そう？そっか。この程度じゃ気持ちよくならないのか。ツンツン。
I'm telling you to stop.
別にふざけているわけじゃなくて重要な話なんだよ、これは。大胸筋でダメなら一体どこなら感じるのか。やっぱり乳首？
What are you
男性
asking
の
me?
性感帯についての話。
Why can't you just admit something like that? Like it's the most normal thing in the world.
気になることがあると口にせずにはいられないのが私の悪い癖。
It is a bad habit, one that you should probably fix.
口ではそんなこと言いながらも立ってきてるね。
My nipples, because you keep touching them.
体は正直だね。
She sounds like a horny old drunk man. Jesus Christ, please, just stop this already.
そんな値を上げるほど感じちゃってるの？
Okay, I admit it does feel good.
ツンツンするだけでも感じるのなら、つまんだりつねったりしても感じるのかな。
Seriously, Senpai, stop. I'm feeling things. And my sister's giving me a death stare right now. Please put yourself in my position. How would you feel if your sibling was being forced to watch as some stranger played with your nipples?
しまった、そういえば。
It's not what you think, Nanami, I promise. Just calm down and we can discuss this rationally.
そうそう、これは私が悪乗りしちゃっただけ。有原くんが悪いわけではないから。
I just resigned myself to my fate.
そんな冷たい目を。
Maybe this is what Dad felt when he experienced Nanami's trial of rebellious behavior. Her stone-cold gaze coupled with that derisive snicker stung worse than I anticipated. We both stayed with Shikibe a while longer until she'd done enough experimenting on us to be satisfied. With the registration process all taken care of, we're now making our way to the dorm buildings. There are a whopping 4 of them on campus here. I guess you need that many when every single student has to be accommodated. Luckily though, Nanami and I managed to be assigned to the same dorm. This makes our life much easier since we can meet up pretty much whenever to discuss mission-related things.
なんだかやっと落ち着いたって感じだね。
Yeah. Still have our unpacking to do. Well, we still have our unpacking to do. Before that, we'll need to find out where our rooms are. Do you think the dorm manager will be inside when we walk in?
寮は全部で4棟あるから、それぞれに管理人がいるわけじゃないと思うけど。
Good point. We might try to stop someone walking by and ask, "Excuse me?"
ん？私のことだろうか。
Do you care if I ask you a quick question?
なんだ？私でわかることならいいんだが。
Her voice sounds familiar as well. And I like the sweater, by the way, very nice. We just transferred here today and we were wondering if we could find the dorm manager inside the building.
ああ、それなら私だ。
You?
寮の管理を行っているのは私だ。
Are you not a student then?
いや、私も君たちと同じ学生だ。言葉不足ですまない。私は二条院葉月という。
Oh, just admit to the fact that you're actually just called Nijo. Come on. We don't need another Satuin. Her outward appearance would lead you to believe that she's very calm and feminine, but she speaks with a firm voice. The dignified speech patterns strike me as rather fitting for her, though. It perfectly accentuates her confident demeanor.
全体を統括しているのは教員だが、各寮を管理しているのは寮長である学生なんだ。もちろん君たち2人のことは聞いている。私の管理する第3寮に入寮することになっている。
That solves our problem. I'm Arihara Satoru, by the way.
私は妹の有原七海です。よろしくお願いします。
わかった。こちらこそよろしく頼む。七海くん。
お願いします。
どうした？体調でも悪いか？顔が赤いぞ。
Don't worry, she's just embarrassed because you used her first name.
ああ、すまない。いきなりすぎたな。少々礼儀を欠いていた。
はい、いえ、そんな風に思ったわけではないです。平気です。
It This is the third time today, Nanami. Shouldn't you be getting used to this by now?
今日一日で慣れるなんて無理だよ。
My poor sister wails in utter embarrassment. But this is good for her, in all honesty. She's terribly shy, so without people proactively talking to her, she'll have a lot of trouble making friends. This may be word, but still, we're going to be living here for the next couple months. Nothing wrong with trying to settle in and make friends.
改めてよろしく頼む、ななみくん。
こちらこそ改めてよろしくお願いします。
有原くんも無理にかしこまらなくていい。その方が私としても気を使わなくて助かる。
Will do.
ああ。では早速中を案内しよう。ここがロビー。談話室も兼ねている。向こうに浴場、こっちには食堂がある。ランドリールームは3階と6階だ。3階は男子用、6階は女子用だから気をつけてくれ。そもそもこの寮は3階までが男子、4階以上が女子のフロアだ。
Gotcha.
それでこれからについてだが、夕食は19時から20時の間。外に出てもいいが門限は19時半だ。夕食を受け取るとき点呼も取る。それ以降は寮の外に出るのは禁止だ。バックログ画面だ。21時半までに入浴を済ませて23時に消灯。起床の時間は自由だが7時50分までには起きて食堂に行って朝の点呼と朝食、それが済んだら学院に向かう。以上だ。一気に説明してしまったが大丈夫だろうか。
Oh, I think I got everything. I'll ask you if I have any questions, though.
ああ、いつでも聞いてくれ。そうそう。あと21時半以降に男子が女子のフロアに入ることは禁止だ。気をつけてくれ。
女子が男子のフロアに入るのはいいんですか？
一応問題はないことになってはいるが、あまり好ましくはない。妙な誤解を生まないようロビーで話す方がいいだろう。
はい、わかりました。
それで2人の部屋なんだが、有原くん、君は318号室。ななみくん、君は418号室。これが鍵だ。
Right above each other. She presents two small keychain-looking objects to us. They're a type of key card.
これは部屋の他にも教室の鍵も開けられる。もし最初に登校することがあったらこの鍵をかざすといい。落とさないように。だが部屋の中に置き忘れもしないように。
Okay.
さて、では部屋へ案内したいが、男子フロアのことは男子に任せた方がいいか。わからないことを聞く相手が私だけでは不便だろうし。
Ah, yeah, that'd be nice.
318号室の近くの男子は確か。ああ、いいところに。そうちょっといいか。
Nijuin raises her hand and calls out to a person walking down the stairs. They're short and slender and have a baby face. A girl? Some tells me that's a man. That one makes sense. She said she needed a guy.
なんだい、二条院さん。
He does sound like a guy.
スオは確か317号室だったな。
そうだけど、それが？
転入生だ。今日から318号室で暮らして私たちと同じクラスになると聞いている。寮や学院での細かい面倒は同じ男であるスオに頼みたい。もちろん私も力にはなるが。
なんだ、そんなことか。全然構わないよ。
ありがとう、スオ。
お礼を言われることじゃないよ。二条院さんは相変わらず律儀だな。
You can stop calling him a girl, question mark. It's obvious at this point that he's male. He even sounds male.
はじめまして。僕は周防恭平。今日からお隣さんだね。いや、同い年だし遠慮はいらないよね。君も遠慮しなくていいから、僕のことは気軽に恭平って呼んでよ。
Sure, I'm Harihara Soto. Dress me with whatever you want, I don't mind.
じゃあサトルって呼ばせてもらうね。
I take his hand and re-engage in a handshake. Oh my god, it's so soft. Are you sure this guy's not a girl? I mean, I'm mere inches away from him, and he still looks like a girl 100%. Plus his skin is so silky smooth, it's unreal. Maybe he's on some kind of undercover mission like I am. That's why he's masquerading as a boy, when in reality he's a girl? No.
どうかした？
Yep, sorry. Looking forward to being dorm buddies, Gyohei. He nods with a smile. Yeah, thinking about that undercover thing. I thinking again about that undercover thing, I doubt it. Considering the gender ambiguity of his appearance, he's bound to draw attention from those around him. The opposite of what an undercover agent wants.
ところで、そっちの女の子も転入生？
あ、妹の有原七海です。
僕は周防京平。よろしく。
よろしくお願いします。
あとは任せるぞ。
はいはい。
では私たちは418号室に行こう。
はい。サトルくん、また後でね。
さてと、案内ってどこからすればいいのかな。
Adrian already told me pretty much everything I need to know about the dormitory. So, I guess you can just take me to my room first, and then we'll see if I have any questions from there.
わかった。じゃあついてきて。へえ、暁って書いてサトルなんだ。なんかかっこいいね。
Comes with a big downside, though. Everyone always misreads it as Akira at first.
確かに普通はそう読んじゃうよね。あ、318号室はここだよ。鍵はもらってる？
Yep, 1 second. Move the key over the sensor, and after a second, I hear a click sound on the door. Click sound of the door opening.
荷物もちゃんと届いてるみたいだね。
Oh, wow! The room's a lot bigger than I expected.
一人で過ごすには十分。というか、むしろ余らせてる人の方が多いんじゃないかな。
I mean, it looks to be roughly the same size as my room.
寮生活だと安易に荷物を増やせないからさ。後々大変なことになるしね。
This seems like a studio apartment more than anything.
しっかりした作りで、下手なマンションよりも防音対策がされてるから、歩く時に開花を気にしなくてもいいよ。ドタバタ騒いでたらさすがに二条院さんに怒られるけどね。
Yeah, I got the impression she was pretty serious and straight-laced.
確か由緒正しい家柄で、父親も警察官とかじゃなかったかな。杓子定規っていうほどでもないけど、まあ気をつけておくに越したことはないよ。
Kept you waiting, huh? I don't know why I did that. Gotcha. Thanks for the heads up.
あ、そうそう。何の能力かは知らないけど、お風呂とか覗こうとしても無駄だよ。覗きとかはできないように、ちゃんと対策は取られてるから。
It have something that nullifies abilities. I didn't know the technology had advanced that far. Damn.
いいよ。あくまで覗きができる投資なんかの能力に対して対応策が取られてるってだけ。能力を無効化するような根本的なものじゃないはずだよ。
Ah, okay. I wasn't sure if they developed the tech for ability nullification yet or not. Well, not like it matters. My ability wouldn't aid with peeping one bit. I'm a little relieved, if I'm being honest. If nullification technology isn't being used in the city on the forefront of astron research globally, it probably doesn't exist, period. Meaning I can use my ability without issue. Guess I'm gonna start unpacking all my stuff then.
手伝おうか？
Nah, it's not much.
わかった。じゃあ夕食の時間になったら呼びに来るよ。19時だからこの部屋にいて。他にわからないことがあったら遠慮なく隣に来てくれていいから。今からはちょっと外に出るけど、そうだな。20分もあれば戻ってると思うから。
What are you going out to do, if you don't mind me asking?
コンビニに行くだけさ。夜食を買いに行くんだ。そういえば、サトルたちは町の外から来たんだよね。
Also, by the way, I already tried out Sephiroth after the recording yesterday. I like it personally. I had fun. I also beat all the difficulties of the Sephiroth challenge. By beat, I mean I beat the first two easily because I don't know why. He said that easy and normal are still pretty challenging when they're not. And super hard I beat by 9. If you know what that means, you know what that means. Anyways. Yeah, we aren't.
じゃあどこに何があるかもわからないよね。よければ案内しようか。
I'd love to, but maybe some other day. I'm pretty tired right now, you see.
ああ、そっか。エイムスの登録とかいろいろあっただろうしね。もちろん僕は構わないさ。いつでも声をかけてよ。と言っても平日は時間が少ないから難しいかもしれないけど。
Right, I forgot about the 7:30 curfew. Nijuin told me we were forbidden from being outside after that time, but I'm curious, what happens if we are?
無断の門限破りは反省文。事情次第では定額だと思うけど、点呼後に抜け出した時も同じような処分なのかな。ごめん、僕も知らないや。
Thanks anyways.
でもなんで？抜け出したい事情でもあるの？
Not really, just kinda. Ever get those random late night snack cravings?
わかる！その気持ちはすっごくわかる！夜にお腹が空いて困ることが僕にもよくあるよ。
I was basically just wondering if we were allowed to make a quick trip to the convenience store if something like that happens.
でもそれなら抜け出すのは余計にやめといた方がいいと思う。下手すると面倒なことになるよ。
They're that strict about it?
いや、規則の話じゃなくて、僕も詳しいことまで知ってるわけじゃないけど、吉科学院の敷地内にはアストラルの研究棟もあるんだよ。だから大切なものや資料もたくさん。その分セキュリティが厳しいらしい。すぐ隣の他の寮とか友達に会いに行く程度ならまだしも、敷地の中と外を行き来するのは難しいと思うよ。
Oh, dang.
だから僕もこうして夜食の買い置きを切らさないように注意してるんだ。
They could really benefit from having a convenience store on campus or something.
まったくだよ。各寮の1階に設置してほしいぐらいだ。そんなわけでサトルも買い置きしておいた方がいいよ。どうしてもってことなら僕のを分けてあげる。
Thanks, I'll do that if it comes to it.
というか欲しいものがあるなら一緒に買ってこようか。
Oh, sweet, I'll take some instant ramen then. I'll let you choose the flavors.
任された。じゃあ行ってくる。
See you later. Okay, let's do some unpacking in the meantime. Do they have a fridge? I can finally relax. Okay, where did he get the different bed? The whole ass, like... I don't know why, but I can't think of the cupboard. Let's just say cupboard. Even though it's not a cupboard. Drawers. I suppose. That wasn't there before, I think? He got that, like, these bookcases. That was like the table. Finally relax. It's late in the evening now. I've already eaten dinner. Eaten! I just got back from my bath. Flopped down on my bed and continued wiping my wet hair. Today was incredibly hectic. Met lots of new people and got fed a ton of information about school and how things operate here. Feeling really pooped, so I'm Probably just gonna lie down until I fall asleep. But my phone suddenly rings out. I know who it is. Read the name display and... Nanami? What does she need that's so important that she has to call? Hello? Everything okay, Nanami? Do you need something? Wait, hold up. What's wrong? What do you mean? Where are you, Nanami? You need to explain, otherwise I won't be able to help. Okay? Rush over and pull back the curtains. What awaits me is a sight too bizarre for words. Oh hey, we finally found out what he looks like, and he looks like an edgelord. At least, like, from the neck up, edgelord. From the neck down, he looks normal, I suppose. Also, that outfit really reminds me of Megadu's lounging outfit, if I remember correctly. What the? I have no idea what the hell is going on, but Nanami is dangling outside my window. She's grimacing, trembling, and holding onto that poor rope for dear life. Hanging by... The achievement I got was hanging by a thread. What kind of new hobby is this? I tell she's legitimately frightened by the tone of her voice, so she must be telling the truth. Without a shred of hesitation, I grabbed Nanami and pulled her into my room. I get you're excited about moving here and all, but you really shouldn't be rope swinging from a 4th story room. You need to get more in shape, otherwise you seriously fall and hurt yourself. So you got the bright idea to sneak into my room by throwing a rope out of your window? At least tell me if you're gonna try something like that, jeez. If you actually fell, you seriously could have died, Nanami. Well, you sure did that. Yeah, I was taking a bath. Couldn't you have just, climbed back up to your room or something? So you just dangled there helplessly the whole time? Well, you can relax now because you're safe. So anyways, what's so important that you have to nearly kill yourself to tell me? I suppose the EXE, like, wall scroll poster, whatever, is a reference to a weird EXE embryo game or something. Oops. Okay, I think I understand now. You couldn't stand being without your big brother, so you jumped on a rope down to his room. Man, your burns really sting. How was anything I said creepy at all? It really wasn't. Ouch. Nope, I feel fine. Didn't use the full extent of my ability, and I wasn't even doing it for that long anyway.
影響があるかもしれないから。
Well, better save the story, I guess, if you don't mind then.
任せて。
After a joyful nod, she extends her hands out towards me. Then she slightly envelops my arm with them both.
聖なる輝きをまといし大地の見てよ。恵みを司る大いなる大
This
地
is
よ。
not something she actually has
我
to
が声
do.
に応えよ。
This is not something she actually has to do. She is literally just weaving it up.
母なる息吹をもってかの者に慈悲を与えよ。救いの光を与えよ。我に奇跡を与えよ。ヒール。
After an enemy completes her incantation, I feel a strong warmth from her hands. It quickly spreads all throughout me from my head down to my toes. Then, like the flip of a switch, all the tension leaves my body. I feel a lot better now.
よかった。
I appreciate it and all, but can I ask you one thing? Why do you feel the need to chant that crap every single time you use your ability?
かっこいい。
You know what? That's your only reason?
理由なんてそれだけで十分だよ。
Well, I'll admit that it did sound kinda cool. She was totally into it. Does it not embarrass you? It does not embarrass you any.
全然。
Times like these, it's times like these that make me wonder how she's so shy.
それにアストラル能力に集中力は重要でしょ。集中力を上げるための作業、スポーツ選手のルーティンみたいな感じで。
I don't want to be the one to say this, but I don't think those are comparable at all. Well, not that it matters to me. If it helps her concentrate and it doesn't embarrass her, then good for her. Well, thanks for using your ability on me. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's get down to business and discuss our strategy. Our first objective is to successfully get ourselves entered into the AIMS database.
それなんだけど、とりあえずこれを見てくれる？
She passes me a tablet. What I see on it is a largish screen. On the largest screen is a blueprint of some sort. It looks like the one of the building, I think.
早速この学院のネットワークを調べてみたの。これがその状況。これが職員室だから、ここに並んでるのは先生たちが使ってる PC だろうね。
Let us over that in a couple hours. Are you sure you won't be caught?
それなら平気。ちゃんと念入りに対策してる。
Isn't this just some regular old tablet?
外見はね、中身はバリバリいじってる突版お手製の特製品だから安心して。ここのセキュリティも一般的なもの。侵入に気づかれた反応もないから平気。
Okay. I'll take a word on it since I trust her. Well, I'm not much of a tech person. I rarely use the internet or even computers in general. Nanami, though, is a genius with computers.
ナナミの情報処理能力は非常に高い。その気になれば大規模なサイバーテロを起こすことも可能なぐらいにな。
Restaurability is a healing ability, and in addition to that, she is not very physically capable, so it should be evident that she's not suited to be on the front line doing missions. For sole reason she was admitted to the SFD, and the reason she's my partner is because of her adeptness with technology. That being said, it's not an ability she acquired because she wanted to. Where's the AIM server located? Do you know?
この中にはないよ。
It's not?
それらしいのが見当たらないんだよね。外部からは完全隔離されてるみたい。あと、敷地内にあるっていう研究施設関連も見つけられないから、そっちも隔離されてるんだろうね。エイムスの重要度を考えると、それも当然の処置なんだろうけど。
So that's the plan? Sneak into the research center?
最悪そうなるかも。でもその前に、ここ見て。
She points me to a room on the top floor. Why, I know this room. Oh, that's Shikibe's lab room that we were in earlier. But it's dark unlike the other rooms. There seems to be no devices inside connected to the
あの部
network.
屋にも PC はあったでしょ？ なのに学院のネットワーク上では見つからない。
So what does that
エー
mean?
ムスと同じように外部から隔離されてるってこと。
She has access to the AIM system,
普
the
通に
database.
考えてエームス用の独立したネットワークが構築されて、あの部屋の PC はそこに組み込まれてるんだと思う。
That certainly makes sense, considering she said she could register us using that computer.
まあ情報の入力だけして後で別の端末から登録し直した可能性もなくはないんだけど。
Then how would we explain her computer being cut off from the school
そう
network?
いうこと。研究施設を調べるよりも学院の校舎の方が侵入は楽なんじゃないかな。
Can't know for certain whether Nanami's hunch is right or not, but it's worth checking. Security costs money, and with a campus as big as this, you can't have the same level of it everywhere. And you can assume that the highest security is in the highest priority places. That is the research center. Sneaking in and investigating Shikibe's lab room should be our first priority. And if the computer isn't connected to AIMS, we'll figure out what to do from there. Sounds good? Keep analyzing the school Wi-Fi network in the meantime, and see if you can find out more about what's going on in the lab room. I'll do some investigating on my end too.
わかった。
Should probably be heading back to your room now. Oh, I'll report back to the chief, so you don't have to worry about that.
そうしたいのは山々なんだけど、ロープで登るのは私にはちょっと無理そうで。でもこの時間廊下は人の出入りもあると思うから。
I can carry you up there, you know.
ごめんね。せっかく能力で直したばっかりなのに。
I don't want you to hurt yourself trying to climb that rope. You ready? Go ahead and hop on my back.
よろしくお願いします。
After getting Nanami back to her room safely, I take out my phone. Pull out the regular SIM card and switch it with a special one of my own. This little precaution is necessary because of the person I'm about to be contacting.
私だ。
This is Levy 6 reporting in.
どうだそっちは。どんな塩梅だ。
Transfer procedure went by without issue. I'm contacting now from my dorm room. The mission overall is proceeding smoothly. Nobody we've met seems to suspect anything.
そうか。それでどうだ。友達はちゃんとできそうか。
Do you really need to ask me that? This is a work call.
息子がクラスに馴染めるかどうかに決まってるだろう。ナナミちゃんは可愛いから大丈夫だろうが、お前は不愛想だからな。
I'm doing fine, alright. I've already got acquainted with some of the people that'll be in my class. They're all nice and welcoming. And no, before you ask, they're not teasing me. You really don't need to worry about me.
そうか。問題ないなら何よりだ。安心したぞ。で、任務の方だが、犯人の能力を絞り込んだ。認識阻害だ。
No hypnosis.
催眠であれば、能力を使って全てを忘れさせればいい。偽札を作る必要はない。だが実際は、カツアゲという状況も覚えたままで、偽札まで出てきた。要は、あの二人は正しい認識ができていないんだ。ただの紙切れが紙切れではなく、紙幣だと判断させられる。相手の顔を見ていて思い出すことはできるが、それがカツアゲの相手だと判断できない。催眠よりも認識阻害の方がしっくりくる。
Okay, I understand.
で、そっちはどうだ。
Well, we've run into a bit of a roadblock of sorts.
報告を聞こう。レビー6。
We've already decided upon our first course of action. The problem is there's a bit of a tricky security system blocking us from getting in.
こちらの援護が必要か。
Maybe, let me explain it first and then you can tell me what you think. Proceed to tell him about the Astron authentication and security Shikibe told me about. Do you know anything about how it might work?
いや、すまんが詳しいことは何もわからん。アストラルの認証技術開発が進められていることは知っているし、概論を聞いたことぐらいはある。だが、実際に実験段階に入っているとは知らなかったな。一応調べてはみるが。
Figures.
セキュリティシステムを調べ上げ、さらに突破する方法となると、そう簡単にはいかないだろうな。
Right. Even if there was some sort of master key, we would have to replicate it somehow. That would take time either way.
手伝ってなんとかなるなら労力を惜しまないんだが。
It's okay. Guess we'll just have to bank on enemies figuring something out.
アストラル認証か。厄介だな。
One's body interacts with astrons in a different way. What this means is, unlike with fingerprints or palm prints, you can't simply replicate the pattern on an image. The person themselves needs to be physically present to get past the system. And since, it requires brainwaves, how astrons interact with brainwaves, you can't kill them and just take them there. So that makes things a lot less easy. You need to either knock them out and drag them there. Hold on. Need to knock them out and drag them there, or, just kind of force them into being there against their will while they're awake and fucking scared, probably. So yeah, not something a government organization can really be doing. Anyways, image analysis technology is pretty advanced to this day and age, in this day and age, but this seems leagues more secure than those. What to do now? Obviously, I can't just break the door down, so I need another option. If only we had someone with an ability that let them copy a person's astral signature. There's no point in dwelling over that now.
相手の能力をコピーか。確かにそれなら簡単に解決を。いや、待てよ。もしかしたら。
Chief?
あれを使えば可能性はあるかもしれん。
Huh?
リドルジョーカー。
Oh, what is that noise? It's terribly unpleasant. Some incessant beeping noise I'm not familiar with. An alarm? But why? Shout for my phone still underneath my covers. Only after turning it off do I finally realize why I set an alarm for this morning. Right, I'm at KK Academy now. It's unfortunate, but I can't have none of me wake me up here. Man, I never knew what it was like being forcibly woken up by a loud beeping like that. Talk about a rude awakening. My alarm clock back home was Naname's voice. Compared to this, that was paradise. Shake off my residual drowsiness and get out of bed. It's currently 6:30 a.m. Pretty early, but I have something to do. Time to do this morning jog. Before that, I need to wash my face, grab a towel, and head to the bathroom. Pant. Running has been a daily routine of mine since before I came here. Immersions can be pretty physically demanding at times, so I try to stay in shape by jogging and doing stretches. I'm no musclehead, but I'd say I'm at least as fit as the average kid my age on a school sports team. That said, I have another reason for doing this morning jog today. After I finish my jog and do some lifting, I switch over to some stretches. After I'm through with those, I do some deep breathing. Okay. I think I could have a good grasp on the layout of the area now. I should inspect most of the campus. I wasn't sneaking around through the bushes or anything, though. I stayed on all the paths. Nobody should have found what I was doing suspicious in the slightest. Good thing I decided to play it safe. I didn't expect there to be as many security cameras as there were around campus. They have the normal ones in easy-to-see places, but they also have some that are cleverly hidden behind bushes and such. It's not like it's impossible to get around them, but it sure won't be easy. Yohei wasn't exaggerating. We may be able to deceive the human eye by going invisible, but it's by no means perfect. Background flickering around the edges of our body will appear on camera footage, so we need to be as careful as possible. Better get back to the dorm. I don't know why my nose is suddenly so fucking stuffed.
おはよう、
Help.
有原くん。
Morning, Nijuin.
こんな朝早くからどうしたんだ？
I went running.
なんだと？
Normally I do it in the evenings, but with the curfew here, I decided I'd switch to morning jogs.
朝から鍛錬か。それは健康的で素晴らしいことだ。私もたまに鍛錬をしているぞ。朝から体を動かすのは気分がいいからな。
Oh, so you do morning exercise too? That's cool.
よければ私と一緒に鍛錬をしないか？
Sure, I'd love to, but after I've gotten a little more used to life here.
そうか。いや、そうだな。まずはこちらの生活に慣れないとな。困ったことがあったらいつでも相談してくれ。
Thanks, I will. Nijuin is beaming. Yeah, she definitely seems like the kind of person who places importance on leading a healthy lifestyle. Okay, well, I'm gonna head back to my room so I can get changed.
二度寝なんかして初日から遅刻しないようにな。
Yeah, I won't. I'll head down to the canteen right after I change.
はじめまして。担任の柿本香織です。
Why, hello there! Your lips look kinda weird. I'm Arihara Satoru. Nice to meet you.
昨日は申し訳ありませんでした。本来なら私が案内をすべきだったのですが。
Whoops, fuck. I remember Dad saying that basically all the teachers here are astronaut researchers. Let's have a nice look at her. Also, I had to like help with some firewood today, so yeah, kind of itchy all over from that. It's fine. The girl who showed us around was really nice and helpful.
そう言ってもらえると。何か困ったことなどはありますか？
Not really, but then again, I haven't even done my class introduction yet.
そうでしたね。何かあれば何でも言ってください。ここはアストラルを研究することもあって、外とは違うことも多いでしょう。言ってもらえればできる限りの配慮はします。
Thanks.
あ、ちょうどいい時間ですね。それでは教室に行きましょうか。皆さん、おはようございます。もう知っている人もいるでしょうが、今日からこのクラスに新しい仲間が加わります。有原くん、自己紹介をお願いします。
Okay. Let's take one step forward and look out at the sea of eyes focused on me. Among them I see two familiar faces. It's Gus and Nijuin. They're smiling. Oh, there's also Kyohei. Hello everyone, my name is Arihara Satoru. I'm no Prince Charming, but I try to come off as friendly and sociable in my short and sweet introduction. Round of applause follows, led enthusiastically by Nijuin. Probably goes without saying, but nobody seems suspicious of me.
ありがとう。有原くんはアストラル使いです。この研究都市での生活にも慣れていないでしょう。困っていることがあれば力になってあげてください。
Thank you. After a bow, I step away from the podium and take my seat next to Nijuin.
改めてよろしく頼む。有原くん。
Thanks, really. I might have to rely on you quite a bit, so sorry in advance.
あ、
She smiles at me unworried. She's such a nice and caring person. I'm really glad I got to meet her.
どうかしたのか？
Hiding my identity about lying from such a good-natured person, really. Hiding my identity from such a good-natured person really fills me with a guilty conscience. Lying fucked me up. I hope now it's nothing. Just feeling a little jittery from my self-introduction. Promptly end my reply with that. Fortunate as it is, I can't tell what's going on in my mind right now.
では授業を始めましょうか。 転入生もいるので基礎から簡単なおさらいを。知っての通り、かつては不思議な力とされていた超常的な現象、それらを引き起こすアストラル。アストラルは人の脳とリンクすることで特殊なエネルギーを生み出す。そのエネルギーの性質はリンクした人間によって異なるとされている。そのリンクできる人間をアストラル使いと呼ぶ。ではアストラルとリンクできる人間とできない人間の大きな差はどこにあるか。そうですね。三笠さん、答えてもらえますか？
はい。現在解明されている中で最も大きな理由は脳にあります。アストラル使いは一般の方と比べて大脳の一部が肥大、活性化が見受けられました。その領域こそがアストラルを感知、干渉する部分であると言われています。
ありがとう。三笠さんの答え通りです。
Her answer was near perfect, and Kakimoto seems not at all surprised by that. She must be one of the smartest students in the class.
アストラルを感知する器官が育っているかどうか、それが大きな違いです。そのためアストラル使いは先天的に生まれてくる人だけでなく、後天的に覚醒する人がいます。現在判明しているアストラル使いには先天的なタイプと後天的なタイプ、どちらの人が多いか。
Congenital types.
その理由は？
It's not uncommon for people to become astrals at some period in life, and most of those who do hide the fact. Due to that, it's hypnotized hypothesized that congenial types are more likely to be open about their identity as an astral. It's believed that the true number is close to 50-50, but the discrepancy we see is because congenial types are more likely to admit that they're an astral in surveys and consensuses.
ありがとう、有原くん。確かにちゃんと勉強しているみたいですね。では安心してこのまま続けましょう。
Look over and notice Nijuin smiling at me for some reason.
ちゃんと予習をしているようだな。いいことだ。
I've never formally studied astral science before, but it was all interesting stuff for me to read about. So it was all interesting stuff for me to read about. I had to learn about basic astral science when I entered the SFD, which is why I knew the answer. But it's been a few years since, so my knowledge is a bit rusty. There are a few concepts which have been changed and revised based on most up-to-date research, so it really was an interesting read for me. The stuff Kakimoto's currently discussing is a good example.
なお、多少の差はあれど、脳の構造は変わりません。誰しもアストラルを感知、干渉しているのです。その際、非常に微弱ではあるものの、エネルギーを発生させていることも確認されています。これはアストラル使いでも同じですね。能力を使っていなくても無意識のうちにアストラルに干渉をしています。その干渉をリンクするほど強められるかどうか。能力者と非能力者の大きな違いはその部分ですね。
See, I didn't know that. Previously held belief back when I was studying this stuff was that it was an entirely new function of the brain. Our understanding of astrons is increasing significantly with each year. I'm getting the feeling that I might have a lot of more fun with these classes than I thought. Final class before the morning ends, and I lean back in my chair, giving my back a good stretch. Can't remember the last time I paid this much attention during class. Well, not that I skipped or slept, but I basically just daydreamed and listened to bare minimum amount needed to get by.
どうだった？ここの授業は。
Classes here cover material at a pretty fast pace, I have to say. I'll really need to study if I want to keep up.
私でよければいつでも力になろう。何でも聞いてくれ。
Thanks, Nijuin.
まあひとまず昼休みだ。
昼食をしっかり食べて午後に備えるといい。
お腹すいた。サトル、ご飯食べに行こうよ。もちろん食べるんでしょ？
Sure, I was just gonna go to the cafeteria, but I don't know where it is. Could you show me?
校舎に学食はない。各寮の食堂で準備されているんだ。
お昼は好きなメニューを選ぶことができる上に、寮によってメニューや味はもちろん量も違ってたりするからね。
Sounds great. Are you okay though? You're kind of tottering.
それだけお腹が空いてるってことだよ。
Didn't you eat breakfast?
相変わらず燃費が悪いな。
Oh, so he's always like this at lunchtime?
成長期だからこれぐらい普通だよ。ほら、早く行こう。遅くなると席がなくなっちゃうかもしれないしさ。
Yeah, let's go. We don't want that happening.
二条院さん、一緒にお昼ご飯食べよう。あたしお腹ペコペコだよ。
あ、いや、私は今日は。
Ah.
いいよ。サトルは僕が案内しておくから。
しかし、やはりそれぐらいは私の責任ではないかと思うの
It's
だ。
fine. It's just eating.
それにほら、男はやっぱりがっつり食べたいものだしさ。今日は僕らの暮らす第三寮に行こうと思うんだよね。
第三寮か。そういうことならば、ここは任せることにしよう。
わかった。それじゃあ行こうか。
Yep. Why am I suddenly worried? What's wrong with,
有原くん。
I'm pretty sure that's Lena's hairstyle, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's Lena's hairstyle with the bow. Hold on. Like while she's wearing her school uniform. Maybe we should actually put in Send and Bank as well, so they don't show me a picture of Annalena Lichtnauer from Twitter. This is not working! Why is it not working? It's showing me even less Lena Lichtnauer. What is this? Hello? Hold on, that's my video! The second one, when you look up Lena Lichtnauer Bank on Google, the second one that shows up for me is part 14, New You. What was it again? I have to use in order to make it so this one has to be in there. I'm looking for it right now, but I can't fucking find it. It's annoying. That's not what I wanted. Anyways, I don't know why I'm just unable to find it. What if I inputs just Send and Bankalina? And then we go to pictures. That's better. Yes, that is the black tie that Lena uses. And she doesn't have it in a bun like that. So that is Lena from behind. So yeah, I'm not actually crazy. Nice to know. I always appreciate when my sanity is still intact. Hello, Mitsukasa. As we're walking through the hallways, I suddenly noticed Mitsukasa approaching me from behind. Thanks again for yesterday.
いえ、どういたしまして。昨日はあれからどうでした？
Yeah, everything went great. I met Nijuin and also Kyohei here.
それは何よりです。 三笠さんもこれから昼食？僕らは第三寮に行くところなんだ。
あ、第3ですか。
The look on your face says it all.
すみません。美味しくないわけではないので気にしないでください。
Are you getting lunch too? You're heading in the opposite direction. Oh, we are.
学院に取材のアポイントがありまして、そのことで先生と相談を。今日も帰りが少し遅くなりそうです。
いつも大変そうだね。ご苦労様。
そんなに大したことでもありませんよ。大変なことも多いですが、楽しいこともありますから。
そういうもの？僕なんか想像しただけで気疲れしそうだけどな。
Hold on, actually, I'm very. No, too short. I was checking if maybe potentially the girl next to Mako was... not next to Lina was Mako, but no, the hair in the back is shorter on Mako. Why would a teacher be discussing details about a school interview with a student? Alright, I've got that Mitsukasa, student council president. So I guess it makes sense that they'd ask for her input, maybe? I'm not too sure.
すみません。そろそろ行かないと。
いや、こっちこそ呼び止めてごめん。
それでは私はこれで。
頑張ってね。
ありがとうございます。有原くんも第三寮のランチも本当に美味しいので、ぜひ楽しんでください。
Thanks. Our brief chit-chat now over with. Mitsukasa walks past us and down the hallway.
いや、本当に忙しそうだ。
A student council president normally have a ton of responsibilities.
学生会長が理由のような。でも微妙に違うような。
What's that supposed to mean?
各寮で特色があってね。向こうの第4寮とかは女子に人気なんだよ。美味しいパンとかデザートに力を入れてるんだ。第3寮の特色はなんといってもこの量さ。
Yeah, I can see. I wonder what's supposed to be the normal size for my ginger pork meal, but there's a lot of food. It could probably fill up even the biggest. It could probably fill up even the biggest of eaters. And I get why Nidreen was hesitant to come here. Most girls probably are, for that matter. This might even be too much for some guys. Kyoya must be insane because he ordered an extra large-sized pork cutlet meal. It's almost double that of the normal serving size. Still, Kyoya remains unfazed. He wolfs down the mountain of food like it's nothing. Okay, so let's see how this tastes.
だね。三笠さんの仕事は普通の学生会長とはちょっと違うんだよ。
Also, are you sure you're gonna be able to finish all that?
筆下学院はアストラル能力を受け入れた日本で唯一の教育機関だからね。テレビや雑誌の取材を受ける機会も多いんだよ。僕はこれぐらい余裕。いつも食べてるから。むしろ特盛りじゃないと満足できない体になっちゃったよ。ね
Damn.
そういう取材は三笠さんが対応することも多いんだ。このザクザクの衣がまたおいしい。学生会長の仕事よりそういう広報活動の方が多いんじゃないかな。豚肉の甘みが素晴らしい。
I get that she's the student council president, but isn't that a lot of responsibilities to throw on a student's shoulders?
サトルの言いたいことはわかる。でも取材する側からのリクエストでもあるんじゃないかな。彼女有名だからさ。
Come to think of it, my little sister mentioned that she was the most well-known astro or something along those lines.
もしかして知らない？三笠さんのこと。
Nope! I don't watch much TV or browse the web. Is she one of those pop idols? The ones that, sell photo collections, do singing albums, soundcheck events, and all that stuff?
いや、 そんな本格的なことはしてないはずだよ。サトルは2年ぐらい前、この鷲津研究都市で起きた事故を知らない？クレーンが倒れて建設中の建物が倒壊した事故なんだけど。
Oh yeah, if memory serves me, they said the cause was strong winds or something.
そう。
Whoops.
でも幸い。
バックログ画面ですね。
And that there were 10 people reported injured.
そう。でも幸いなことに死亡者は出なかった。なぜならアストラル使いの能力によって迅速に瓦礫の撤去が行われたから。ここまで言えばわかるよね。
It's Mitsukasa was the one who saved those people's lives during the accident. That's interesting.
緊急を要する人命救助ということもあって、能力の使用も世間は好意的に受け入れた。しかもインタビューに映る女の子はとっても可愛いって大評判。アストラル使いの有名人なんて他にいないから余計に注目を浴びちゃった。
Yeah, she actually is pretty cute. You can see why she'd gain popularity.
そんな彼女がアストラルの研究も行う吉科学院に入学。そしたら彼女と学院の両方に取材が殺到したわけ。
I mean, I get why people would like her, but can interviews really make people that famous?
そこら辺はアストラルに対する先入観を払拭したい学院のプロパガンダが混じってるんじゃない？彼女に親しみを持ってもらうことでアストラル使い全体にも親しみを持ってもらおうっていうね。
I'm guessing that little jingle of hers was also the school's idea.
そういう動画をネットに上げるのが流行ってたりしてたよね。そこら辺を真似たんじゃないかな。
So they really just made it so astral ability is basically so the opening for this game is basically the jingle for the school.
でも CD を売ったりするような商業的なことはしてなかったはずだけど。まあそんなこんなで彼女の活動のおかげで吉科学院や鷲津研究都市の知名度も上がったわけ。
As you can see why she's the most well-known astral. I'm a little surprised she's willing to take on all that work, though. I know I wouldn't.
彼女人がいいからね。自分が表に立つことで他のアストラル能力者やこれからの社会に役立てるのならそれはとても光栄です。そんな気持ちを何かの記事で語ってたよ確か。
Fuck. What is this? Garbage. Nightmare. Damn, she almost sounds like a goddess.
そう感じてる子は多いだろうね。特に男子に。
Yeah, no shit. I honestly feel like she'd be able to have a career as a pop idol.
話を漏れ聞いただけだけど、あくまでアストラルのための活動であって芸能活動をしたいわけじゃないんだってさ。
Yeah, she's so selfless. I feel like I'm living among a real angel here.
その分大変だろうけどね。いくら本人が芸能活動じゃないって言ってもそう思わない人も多いだろうからさ。熱狂的なファンも一部にいるらしいよ。それこそ女神や天使みたいに崇めてる人が。
Wow, she has fans who straight up worship her.
あくまで一部だけどね。たまーにそういう人が吉科学院の敷地内に入ろうとすることもあるらしいよ。
What the hell? That sounds like a problem.
普通は守衛さんが止めるしセキュリティもあるからね。簡単には入ってこられないよ。
That's relieving.
でも純粋に忙しそうだよ。彼女だけは門限も特別なんだ。広報に関する仕事でどうしてもってこともあるから。
Man, and even now she doesn't even get to sit down and enjoy her lunch because she has a meeting with a teacher. Like some poor overworked businessman.
お昼ご飯が食べられないなんて想像しただけでもめまいを起こしそうだよ僕は。
Looking at that gargantuan mass of food that was on your plate made me lightheaded.
育ち盛りの男ならこれぐらい普通でしょ。ごちそうさまでした。
I sure wouldn't be able to eat that much. How did you manage to finish all of that? And even managed to finish at basically the same time as I did. I'm still in disbelief. Where did all that food even go? guy's as skinny as a stick.
教室に戻る前にカレーパン買いに行ってもいい？
You still have room to eat?
おやつは別腹だよ。
Sorry, I gotta use the bathroom, so I'll catch you back in the class.
わかった。
Watch Kyoei as he dashes off, and after confirming that I'm alone, I scan the surrounding area. Okay, time to get to work. Need to check out the building's security before going back to my classroom. Above all, we need to find a way to get past that astronaut authentication system. Everything seems normal for the most part. Security here is nothing compared to the myriad of cameras littered across the campus outside. That probably owes to the location of the research center. There are infrared sensors and security cameras set up at the entrance and at various points outside it, but none inside the actual building itself. Considering what I've dealt with before, considering what we've dealt with before, this should be cake for Nanami. At that moment, my thoughts are interrupted by the vibrating of my phone from inside my pocket. That sent me a message. Looks like we have they have the thing we talked about during our previous phone call already. That's surprising. I didn't expect them to get done that fast. But the earlier the better, so I won't complain. Anyway, I don't have to worry about it until after school. And head back to class. Afternoon classes then came and went. Judging by what I had today, the only real difference between my previous school is the addition of the Astro and Science classes. That, and the pace the material is taught, I guess. I also hear PE classes are a bit special. I say that because we didn't have PE today. Supposedly, if you're an Astral, the focus of the class is learning to use your ability practically. Makes sense to me. Astrals naturally have the advantage over normal people when it comes to any tests, fitness due to their ability. Integration effort can be a bit tricky because of this. And I still haven't experienced what the class is like, so I held off on saying any more. We have more important things to be worrying about right now. Namely, how we're going to sneak into the lab.
ところで、有原くんは部活には入るのか？
I probably won't, at least not for now. I was slacking a bit at my previous school, so I need to focus on studying first so I can catch up.
そういうことなら仕方ないな。生活に関することだけでなく、勉強でも困ったことがあれば相談してくれ。
Thanks, I'll probably take you up on that sometime in the future.
ああ、任せろ。
Speaking of extracurriculars, do you do any?
体を動かすのは嫌いではない。だがな、寮長の仕事で時間を取られることも多い。だから部活には入っていないんだ。実はこの後も呼ばれていてな。そろそろ行かないと。
Man, sounds like you have a lot of work.
有原くんが思ってるほどじゃないさ。ではな。
Bye. Guess I better get going too. After getting back to my room, I quickly change out of my uniform and head back out. I go and get permission to leave, then exit the school grounds, making a trip to the nearby convenience store.
ありがとうございました。
What I got were a few cups of instant noodles and some snacks for when I get hungry at night. It didn't actually matter what I bought as long as it was something, but it was obviously better to buy something I'll actually eat rather than waste food.
ハロー、元気？
A tall woman calls out to me. She's wearing a blue jumpsuit and a similarly blue cap. There's a company label on the cap that reads Yose Cleaning. I'm more than familiar with the name. It's a fake company the SFD uses on occasion for missions. I've even worn the same jumpsuit she's wearing before. So they sent you away?
こっちの方による任務のついでにね。
So I guess this means you know about us working for the organization?
内部で知ってるのは室長の他には私だけ。痕跡もすでに工作済みだってさ。
Man, it's like a scene right out of some crime show. The editor organization goes missing, but since he's the only one who knows the true identity of the main character, who's an undercover agent for him, the main character can return back to the organization.
確かに。室長としては、なんならこのまま普通の学生に戻ってもいいと思ってるんじゃない？
Maybe so. Seems like he tries to pull me and none of me away from the SFD every opportunity he gets. I might give it some thought
本
eventually.
当に強情だな、君は。さて、本題に入ろう。
Are we never gonna find out what Owe looks like?
これが室長からのプレゼント。
Thanks for that. The present Owe passed me is a single sheet. It might be too thin to be called a sheet. It's transparent skin-colored film. This is it?
そう。
This is...
メモリ
Is
ー
it?
繊維が使われてるらしいよ。
あれを使えば可能性はあるかもしれん。
え？
メモリー繊維だ。知ってるだろう。突版の制服にも使われているんだから。あれならアストラルを吸収して記憶することができる。本来は特殊な加工でアストラルを組み込むらしいが、時間をかければそのままでも吸収するらしい。
Isn't the material also processed so the astron infusion is permanent?
もちろんそうだ。しかし素の状態でも1日2日程度は残ってるらしい。
So you're suggesting me infuse it with Shikibe Mayu's astrons?
うまくいくかどうかはシステム次第ではあるが、試す価値は十分にあるだろう。
Isn't memory fiber crazy expensive though?
全員分の制服を作る金額と一緒にするな。個人のアストラルを一時的に記憶するだけなんだから、いくらなんでもその程度の金額を動かせなくて、こんな組織の活動ができるわけないだろう。すぐに準備する。おそらく明日には連絡ができるはずだ。
実験用としてもともとこういうゲルシートがあったらしい。これに記憶させれば本人がいなくても能力の研究を進められるからね。
I was wondering how he managed to prepare this so fast. That explains it.
使い方はこのゲルシートを対象に貼るだけ。しかもこの極薄。つけてる感じはないからまず気づかれないってさ。
Right, we should be
で
able to...
も服の上からじゃなく直接肌に貼ること。あと記憶するには数時間は貼り続けること。
What?
てなわけで任務に戻る。そっちも任務頑張って。
Wait! Are you serious? Not only do I need to find a way to stick it on the person's skin, I have to leave it on there for a few hours and take it back off. Not sure how she expects me to pull this off, to be honest. Well, it's not always fault. She can't do anything about it. This sucks. Seriously, this is ridiculous. Well, whatever. Planning won't do a thing for me now. I'll just have to think of something.
何を何とかするんだい？
Ah, shaky bit! Hi there, on your way back to the dorms?
そう。有原くんはコンビニの帰り？
Yeah, I got some snacks for the night.
なんかブツブツ言ってたけど、悩み事？
Oh, yeah, it's nothing. I was just trying to understand stuff we went over in class today.
勉強熱心なのはいいことだね。よろしい。お姉さんでよければ教えてあげる。
Thanks for the offer, but I'm good. I want to try and figure it out on my own before I go to the others.
ほうほう。それは本当に関心だね。まず考えてみるのはいいことだよ。それでもわからなければ、いつでもお姉さんを頼ってくれていいからね。
Yeah, they gave you your own lab, so I figure you must be pretty smart when it comes to this stuff. Keep your offer in mind.
お任せあれ。私は第三寮の408号室だから。
Oh, coincidentally, I'm also in Dorm 3.
なら、質問もしやすくていいね。じゃあ、短い道だけど、寮まで一緒に帰ろうか。
Yep. You both start walking towards the dorm, with me one step behind her.
ところで有原くん、君の昔の話を聞いてもいい？
Like, what school I used to go to before I came here?
もっと昔。例えば、子供の頃の話を教えてほしいんだけど。
What would you want to know about my childhood? As we talk, I slowly and inconspicuously move my arm towards her. Very, very carefully.
今何かした？
Huh? No.
そうで話を戻すんだけど
Very slowly. Very slowly. Oh, he's whistling the opening.
口笛うまいね
That's nothing special, really.
少なくとも私よりはうまいことは間違いない
Quietly. Very quietly. Everything alright?
いややっぱり何かしようとしてない
What? Of course not.
そう
Damn it, it's gonna be so much harder than I thought. The only real option from where I am, are her hands and or her legs. I have to stick it to her, so I'm gonna have to do one or the other. Okay, let's do this quiet as a mouse.
人の話聞いてる
That
はあやっぱり何かしようとしてる
that's not what it looks like, I swear.
もしかしていたずらエッチなこと
No, I wasn't.
じゃあその伸ばした手は何だい
I'm just
怪しいちょっとその手をお姉さんに見せてみなさい
sure, I'm not trying anything.
だったら見せられるでしょほらその手を
Wait, senpai, stop if you keep shoving me like that! Okay.
私は大丈夫有原くんの方こそ怪我してない
I'm all good. Nothing. My body and mind instantly freeze up when I realize the position I'm currently in. Also, I don't know why I have my keyboard currently like this. What the fuck is that? My face is right up in front of her crotch. Even though I know I shouldn't, I can't stop myself from staring. Wait, there's the perfect opportunity. Let's take the memory fiber gel sheet on it. Wait, hold up. Let the sheet go. It was in my hand just seconds ago. Shit, don't tell me I dropped it. Huh? Oh, they censored it.
ごめんね私が無茶なことをしちゃったから
Crap. Ah! It's stuck on her thigh, literally inches away from her private parts. How did it even get there? How am I gonna get it off now? If I reach for that, sexual harassment will be the least of my worries. I'll be charged for attempted rape. Why couldn't it be somewhere like her knee? Why did it have to be right next to her groin? Oh, and if the situation was bad enough already, now the sheet has blended in with her skin, so I can't even see it. Fucking need to come up with a plan. Actually, hold up. The sheet is stuck on her skin now, so I've basically cleared away one of my objectives. I mean, I could have swore it could have been worse, right? Ah, fuck, who am I kidding? There's no goddamn way it could have been worse than this. I mean, it's on her. Tell Nanami the rough location and make it so they take a bath together, since they are communal baths. And I feel like she would be so on board for that or something. How am I supposed to get this thing off in a few hours? Just take it off right now while I can. I still can, and then I'll... Ah! She pulled her skirt down to cover her crotch, meaning I totally just missed the window to remove the sheet. Oh god. I'm screwed. Completely royally screwed. I'm so sorry. I promise it wasn't on purpose.
こっちこそごめんねなんか お見苦しいものを見せてしまって。
What? Whoever said that? Honestly, I thought your underwear was kind of cute.
いや、こういうの私の柄じゃないっていうのは分かっているんだけど、実はフリフリしたのが好きで。でもお子様趣味ってわけじゃないよ。大人でもこういうのが好きな人が多くて何説明してるんだろう私。
It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Here's the thing.
それならよかった。
They could have already zoomed out again, but they consciously decided not to. Am I gonna have to like download a new, like a R18's patch to get the proper get the proper one? I don't even get that. Doesn't seem it's out yet? I don't fucking know.
使い古したクタクタパンティじゃなくて本当によかった。破れたクタクタおパンツを見られた日には死にたくなる。なあ、勘違いしないでね。おろしたてでもパンティ見られたことは恥ずかしいんだよ。見られて喜ぶ露出趣味はないからね。
Don't worry, I know. I've never thought you were. Also, I think I owe you an apology. I realize it was an accident, but I still saw something of yours I shouldn't have.
いや、そもそも倒れるきっかけは私だから。できればこのことは忘れてほしい。恥ずかしすぎる。
Of course, I'll never bring it up again. I don't remember which of these I've already screenshotted.
よろしくお願いします。私、部屋に戻るから、またね。子供の頃の話、また今度聞かせて。じゃあ。
Wait, Senpai wasn't... The embarrassment must have reached a boiling point. She keeps running without even sparing me a second glance. Man, how am I supposed to get that sheet off now? I really don't want to consider it, but is force my only option here? I could use the selfish function of my SFD uniform. Stealth function of my SFD uniform and maybe get it off while she can't see me.
サトルくん？こんなところで何してるの？
Nanami.
さっきから一人でうめいて、どうしたの？何か悩み事なら話ぐらいは聞くよ。
So the thing is... Nanami, right! This is perfect! Nanami. The soundtrack is called Obaka-san. I need you to do something for me.
お兄ちゃんがそんなに素直に私を頼るなんて珍しいね。
You're the only one who can help me with this.
私にしか。
Yes, only you, dear sister. I really hate to shove my mess onto you, but please, you have to do this for me.
仕方ないな。サトルくんがそこまで言うなら力を貸してあげるのも呼ぶそこではないよ。それで私に何をしてほしいの？
Please don't freak out when you hear this. Basically, the situation is as follows. He just asked her not to freak out.
先輩、ちょっといいですか？
Hey, senpai! Show me your panties.
セーブ画面です。
Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna end the first part here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one and see you next time. Bye-bye.